Yeah. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome home. How y'all feel? What's the deal? It's your favorite neighbor, it's your man marqnash. Oh yes, you rocking with the best. He is I am he. Another one. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Got a great show planned for you guys, man. A couple things on the docket. We got to talk about it. Signed, sealed, and delivered, right? So we're going to talk about the Valdez and Shakur Stevenson fight. Definitely got to talk about that. Get your take on that. Who you think is going to win that fight? Who you got winning? And also, we got to talk about it. Jermall Charlo. Did Jermall Charlo lose the bet based off what happened here? We'll talk about it. It's another story out there. We got to talk about it. Got a fight tomorrow, guys. I don't know if y'all know this or if anybody even talked about it. Do you even care? We got a fight tomorrow. Danny Jacobs. Yep, Danny Jacobs got a fight tomorrow, so we'll talk about that as well. Where was we at with it? The other thing that we got to talk about, too, we can talk about this at the beginning of the show, at the end, but we'll see how it goes. We'll leave it alone for that. But, yeah, got to talk about it. Jermall Charlo arrested. Family violence. Did he blow the bag? Does he even still have an opportunity, or has that ship already sailed? So we'll talk about all this and more. Y'all already know how we do. Go run this 5-minute counter, let the room populate. If you got a drink, pour your drink up, man. Shit, you trying to roll something up, go ahead on and roll it up. It's your man marqnash, Breaking Beats. Let's get it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off, y'all. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet. These hoes is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his He said if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
This is madness.
What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? Another one. How y'all feel? What's the deal? This your first time here. Please drop your area code. Let people know what side of the earth you roaming the turf. Shout out to everybody who's here now. Shout out to Con Shonery, Cooker with Sir Senior, Ty, Nick Castellano, Titus the Titan, girl behind the mic. Hey, gorgeous. Oh, shit. Look at you with the red. Oh, snap. Look at you, boo. I ain't mad at you. Let me give you the drop. Damn, girl behind the mic got the red. I like it a lot. Look nice. Damn, girl behind the mic got the red. Oh, okay, so that was me coming back in through the speaker. All right, cool. Yeah. But shout out to girl behind the mic. Shout out to my guy, the fans corner, Liz Lowe. What up, Liz Lowe? ATL all day. Shout out to Decatur, where it's greater. Shout out to my guy D-Ray Promotions. Shout out to Rob G Film. He said, manager keep calling like, Mark, hurry up, you late. Oh, man, you know what happens after that? It be like, man, F y'all. I'm late. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Y'all know I'm a family man, yo. I got a family. I got a real family. Like, I'm not a weekend dad. No disrespect, but shout out to all the weekend dads. But yeah, man, I'm a full-time dad, man, full-time husband. No days off, no weekends off. So it be like that sometime. I can't control the rhyme. Yeah, man. Plus, yeah, man. Super busy. Super busy. What up, Reggie O? Reggie O with the Killer Show all the way from Vegas. Definitely appreciate your time and energy. My guy, Music Mindset. I'm finally catching a show in real time. How about that? Welcome home. Hey, look, I'm finally here too. How about that? Yeah, your man Marq Nash was late, a little late getting here, but better late than never, man. God is good. I thank God for all you guys, man. Got nothing but love and respect for you all. Love you all. I hope you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, guess what? God loves you, and so does everybody here in the neighborhood. My man said, I'm at Schofield Baddocks signing in. All right, signing. I'm at Schofield Barrett signing. Y'all fool. Man, you're a fool. You're a fool. You're a fool. What up, though? What up? What up? What up? Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody. Man, where are we going to start at with this one first? Where y'all want to start at? What do y'all want to start with this one? What we going to start on first? Also, man, we got to talk about that Snoop Dogg case, too. I don't know. I know we're going to do our boxing talk. I'll save that for the end, but salute to you, my brother. Yeah, man, we got to talk about that case that Shorty got on Snoop Dogg. When you read the breakdown of the case, respectfully, Shorty, I don't think that one gonna fly. We might try to do it like this. Let's do this boxing show. Maybe we'll end this one and come back and do the hip hop show right after it, like we did last time. Because we definitely want to give Snoop his flowers. Because Snoop made some major moves this week. But man, the devil is always working. Like, man, you take one step forward, 2 steps back. Yes, yeah, we got to talk about that. I'm gonna do the boxing part first. I don't know if I save the Snoop Dogg and do it on the same show, or I do like maybe we can do this boxing talk in maybe an hour. Maybe we can knock it out in an hour, hour and a half. And I jump in with the Snoop Dogg. I want to give Snoop his flowers. We seem like a lot of times on the show when we do our hip hop talk, a lot of times some of my brothers on the West Coast say, "Hey, Marq Nash, you ain't got no love for the West Coast. You ain't got no love for the West Coast, Marq Nash." Like, damn. It's always Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, like it's always the same ones. Give Snoop his flowers. We need to have one of those moments. So we'll talk about it. Also, we got to get y'all Super Bowl picks at the end of the show. So maybe we'll do that one. Maybe we'll knock this boxing talk out. It's Friday, and we'll come back right after that. I'll end this one and come right back and do another one because. Yeah, man, it's so much to pack in what's going on in the world. I can't fit it all in a boxing show. That's why our show is unique here, Breaking Beats, because we break down everything. We don't just talk about boxing. We talk about hip-hop, current events, other sports as well, and social injustice and things like that, and also current events. And I'm telling you guys, when I read this breakdown of the allegations for the Snoop Dogg case, like I said, I can do an hour on that dolo, no panel or anything, but I definitely want to have a panel conversation with that. So let's start the conversation off proper, and let's get right into it. Let me make sure I give everybody their time and their energy. Shout out to Reggie. Said, yeah, we got to talk about that Snoop Dogg allegation. Shout out to Ryder of the Storm. I agree. He said, Mr. Nash neighborhood, welcome, bro. It's our neighborhood. How about that? It's all of ours, right? Poppy Chubby. He said, let's do it. Let's do this. I feel you. Let's do it. Said, what's the Snoop Dogg thing? Oh man, Snoop Dogg got charged, man. Well, not charged yet. He has an allegation. I think it's gonna be a civil suit. I don't want to spoil it, but we definitely gonna talk about it, Conshonry. But his allegations of sexual trafficking and sexual assault. So we'll talk about it though. We'll definitely talk about it. He said, Charlo signing the he hate his job. Bruh, thanks for the donation. Let me give him the drop. He early with it too.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
All right, look. Let's just jump right into this Jermall Charlo story because the Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, y'all already know we're gonna be talking about that all the way up to the fight. So let's just get right into it. Let me bring up the article and y'all already know how I do. I'm gonna open these phone lines up, let you guys call in. If you already heard the story, great. If this is your first time hearing it. Not a lot of information out there on this now, but the information that we do have, we will cover it. I know some people saying, Marq Nash, why do you cover this story? You're holding the black man down. You're cooning. You're not being fair, man. We're gonna be fair. But a lot of these guys, man, these are more self-inflicted wounds coming from some of our favorite fighters. So let's talk about this story right here. Let me bring this up. This mug shot is courtesy of TMZ. You know, TMZ got the photo right away. Let me bring it on the screen. Let's talk about it. Here we go. And I'm gonna read the article from espn.com. This is out there everywhere. I know a lot of people don't like Mike Coppinger. Some people call him Mike Cappinger. But this is real as it gets, guys. Middleweight champion boxer Jermall Charlo was arrested Friday in Texas on a felony charge of assaulting a family/household member after having a previous conviction. And this is according to Fort Bend jail records. Stop right there. Stop right there. Family member, household member. What does that mean, guys? What do you guys think that means when he says family member? Oh man, he said what he do? What you think? He was playing the Kanye song. Guess who's going to jail tonight? You, nigga. Respectfully. Yeah, guess who's going to jail tonight? Jermall Charlo. Guess who's going to jail tonight? The guy on the screen. $10,000 to post that bill tonight. Now, this is what I found odd. I saw his bail. They still held him though. That was the odd thing. He was arrested at let's continue. Jermall Charlo, 31 years old, was still in custody on Friday night. A jail official told ESPN. According to records, he was arrested at 11:29 after a warrant was issued by the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office in Richmond, Texas. He was being held on $10,000 bail, but they still held him. Now Charlo got 10,000, right? Between him and Marq, I know they said they had some trouble with the PBC. He was picking and said, "Hey, yo, his debit card got declined at the Waffle House." I get it, guys. I get it. But let's keep it a buck. This guy has $10,000, right? Or he has friends that have $10,000. He said, "Marq, get at me if you need music for your channel, bro. I got you." Hey, man, I make the music too. These are my beats playing in the background. But I would love to hear what you got, and we can still plug and promote you. So it's all love on this side. I might not need it, but I know a lot of people need music for their shows. And I can't make music for everybody. So how about that? So we definitely can help plug your stuff, and I'll share your music in the community tab. How about that? We do it all the time. But guys, what does that mean when you say you arrested? They said 3rd degree assault. Music Mind Charlo, 3rd degree assault. Felony assault, regardless though, guys. Felony assault. Now the dude just had a case get dismissed last year. Why are we back in this situation again? $10,000. You're right. Let's share the screen. I can share the screen. But they say he was still in jail. Now, I'm gonna pull up his Twitter and his IG to see where he's at now. But if you don't know, this is at the Fort Bend Jail County Information Officer did not respond to a voicemail seeking a comment. A spokesman of PBC, which promotes Charlo, declined to comment as well. Charlo, 32-0, 22 knockouts, is ESPN's #1 ranked 160-pound boxer. I didn't know y'all had him as #1. I didn't know that. Now he's #1. Okay. He has made 4 defenses of his WBC middleweight title and has won also a title at 154. We all know that. Here we go. Canelo Alvarez, ESPN's #1 pound-for-pound fighter and boxing's top star, was offered a May 7th fight with Charlo for the undisputed 168-pound champion. So Charlo will have to go up 8 pounds. I know some people out there don't really follow boxing, guys. So we're trying to explain this so everybody knows. So he's at 160. He will have to go up 8 pounds to fight Canelo May 7th, who's like the biggest star pound for pound when it comes to getting his bread in boxing. Canelo is a guy from Mexico. Kicking ass, taking names. But sources told ESPN this Alvarez is closing in on a deal to fight Dimitri Bivol. The last part of this article, and we'll move on. Charlo, whose twin brother Jermall Charlo's, you already know, they twin brothers. 3 robbery charges. Okay, okay, hold on, here we go. Jermall Charlo was also arrested August last year and charged with robbery following an alleged incident in a San Antonio bar. Those 3 robbery charges were dismissed earlier this month with due to insufficient evidence. Guys, what are we doing here? Why is Jermall Charlo making the news? When we was in the Army, we call it making the blotter report. The $10,000, like now they said that they gave him a bail, but he was still in jail. Does anybody know why are you speaking ill of your own people? Right, there we go. Why are you speaking ill of your own people? What I say bad about him yet? I ain't even said nothing bad. I know Sheldon Moore clowning because he already know that's what people say. Like they don't want us to report the news. This is just straight reporting. I'm reading the article. They want me to act like it ain't happened. If I act like it didn't happen, now you get what I'm saying? No. We got to tell the truth for sure. It's all love. It's all love. My loyalty is to my audience, homie. And to the truth. They say he probably could use a break from his crazy house. He's probably chilling watching TV at the sheriff's. Man, ain't no chilling at the sheriff's office, homie. Respectfully, Conshana. Ain't no chilling at the jail, bro. Ain't no chilling in jail. You can chill at home. Jermall in there getting phone checked, so he couldn't call home for bill money. Hey, look, ain't no gloves in that jailhouse, bro. Ain't no gloves in there. You got to keep it a certain way. You got to have some backup in there, or have some bail, or have somebody. You got to pay somebody off. Keep in mind, this ain't no real big dude. He fight at 168, and they got weapons in jail, not boxing gloves. So. Mike Tyson even tell that story. They was like, who would mess with Mike Tyson in jail? He's like, man, there's killers in there, man. They don't care about fighting. They'll kill you. And then if one can't get you, they'll all get together and get you. Yeah. So yeah, it's a whole different world. Somebody said the report says it was a male family member, Reg. That's what we're looking for. See, because I haven't seen that report, Shakur. I haven't seen male, female, family member. Was it as a cousin, auntie, sister, brother? It doesn't say wife or girlfriend. Which is good. At least it's not that. But here's the deal, guys. You're a professional boxer. Why are you catching an assault charge at the crib? It's not even been a full year, bro. You back in jail again? For people saying you can't keep your hands to yourself. Somebody said no payday for Charlo. That leads me to my topic on the docket. Did Jermall Charlo fumble the bag? Did he blow the bag? I'm gonna open these phone lines up. We ain't even gonna hold you all day. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about this one, and we're gonna be on to the next one, man. I appreciate everybody time and energy. Make sure I got this other phone line open. See if I can get my brother Shelton Moore on the phone to call in. I know I know Shelton Moore has a lot to say about this topic right here. So let me switch this over. Let me switch this over. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Okay, yeah, we got two phone lines open. Trying to make sure I keep two phone lines open, guys. So when my guy, because some of you guys, man, I don't know why we can't get their calls right. I mean, their StreamYard right. So we'll just do the call in. Shout out to my guy Dre Strobe. I just got your email too, Dre. Shout out to Dre. Shelton Moore, 404-692-1766. Call that one, Shelton Moore. I put it in the chat. Shelton Moore, call this one. Shout out to Bronze. He said more than likely. Shelton Moore, he said the TMZ report said it was a male. All right, cool. I'll pull that one up.
Call from
Shelton Moore.
To accept, press.
Shelton Moore, it sound like he calling from jail. Guess who's going? Not you, homie. Hold up, before you do that, let me do this drop. Shout out to Canada. I think it's Canada, right? Papa Chubby. He said it's obvious that Canelo paid a family member to trip up Charlo, anything to avoid fighting him. Let me give him the drop. Boy, y'all clowning. Man, I got five on it. Oh boy, I do not see y'all some fools. Canelo would have beat Charlo, man. Maybe Canelo might fight him now because he need payday. He ain't gonna argue about the money. He need the money. And let me do this other drop. SLG said somewhere Deontay Wilder is laughing with a double crown roll, enjoying the fruits of his labor. Oh shit! Did Deontay Wilder set him up? Oh shit. I got five on it. Man, look, these are self-inflicted wounds, man. Go ahead, Shelton Moore. Go ahead, you got the floor.
Well, the thing we're looking at was, first of all, what's happening, Marq? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I ain't in jail. Shit, I'm doing all right.
Yes, sir. But the first thing we got to look at is this goes back to a point that I make a lot about fighters being active, right? See, if you're active and you're fighting and you're training and you're busy working on your craft, you don't have time for shit like that. This
Let me give you the bill for that.
When you got too much time on your hands and you just chilling around the house all day, you ain't doing shit. You start getting into it.
Getting drunk and shit.
Exactly.
Why your uncle keep driving my damn Ferrari? I told him don't drive the Ferrari. Drive the Camry, nigga. Drive the Camry, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like you said, you hit the nail on the head, brother. It's all self-inflicted. You was in the running to make the biggest payday of your career, have the biggest fight of your career, and you go do some shit like this. I mean, it's just a bad look. You know what I'm saying? Not far as his personal life, because we really shouldn't care about his personal life because we care about what he does in the ring, right?
Oh no, don't tell that to Reggie now, cause we had this whole conversation. Where is Reggie at? Because me and Reggie just had a whole little war about these Charlo brothers earlier this week. Him and Brandon Washington called themselves taking me to task. Mark, outside the ring does affect the inside ring. Where you at, Reggie? Oh, my brother, respectfully.
These niggas, this nigga does this shit to himself though. Ain't nobody told him to smack this dude up. Ain't nobody told him to run out of the restaurant and snatch the credit card. All this stuff he does to himself. So I don't understand why people keep defending the nigga for doing shit to himself. He's a grown man. He got to take some responsibility and learn how to conduct himself. Number one. Number two, and more importantly, this is a bad look because people with money that's going to give you money that's come to mega millions of dollars to make these fights, right?
Right.
They're not going to give you millions of dollars if they can't trust the fact that you might not even show up. I might give you this motherfucking money and you go to jail. Don't even make it to the arena.
Again.
Because this is your history, looking at your pattern. You fuck up. This is what you do.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, look, they say you fuck up enough, they call you a fuck up.
31.
Yep.
He's 31. He's still got a chance to straighten this shit out. He got to take a look in the mirror, man, and figure some shit out. Because at this rate, it's not going to end well for you, young buck.
Who does Charlo listen to, in your opinion? Like, who does he listen to? Yeah, obviously,
no one.
He ain't listening to Al Heyman. Obviously.
No one.
He don't listen to Floyd.
That's what he wanted.
They don't respect Floyd, I don't see. Like, so who can tell, who can give him a guidance? Who's the OGs? They say, hey, bro, you moving different. You need to move different.
I don't know his circle. I don't know who he deals with, who he listens to. But what I do know is the only person that can really get him out of this situation is the only person that can change your situation is you. I can talk to you, your uncle, your daddy, Floyd, Ali can come out of the grave and talk to you. If you don't see that you have a problem, there's nothing anybody can do for you. If you think everything is going the way it's supposed to go, then why would you change it, right? You can't fix the problem if you don't think you have one, correct?
Correct.
So, he's got to figure out that what he's doing is counterproductive. Costing him money.
Somebody in the chat said, hold on, real quick, Chuck. Somebody in the chat said he listens to Jack Daniels.
Listens to Jack Daniels? Probably. Jack, you talking to a motherfucker. Jack had you doing some stupid shit.
Boy, my chat, I got the best live show on
when
earth.
You're sitting in the jail cell talking about, damn, I didn't tell you to do all that now. I told you to do some shit, but not all that.
Right. Bro, you a professional boxer. Yo, I remember being a kid that what they always used to tell me? Your hands are registered weapons, right? You knock people out for a living. Oh, Lord, Reggie Owens. Reggie, you better be joking. I need to see a smiley face emoji beside this. Reggie said Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather set Jermall up.
Oh, get out of here, Reggie.
Reggie, hold this. Wrong. So they made him beat him up. Shout out to Canada, baby. Toronto in the house. Go ahead. We're going to open this at the phone line, too.
I mean, he did this shit to himself, bro. There's nothing anybody can say. There's no way to clean this shit up. He did this shit to himself, and now he got to deal with the consequences of that. Bottom line.
All right, well, look, we got the other...
Obviously,
go ahead.
Like you said earlier, Mark, we talked earlier, obviously, whoever he put his hands on told on his ass real fast.
or he did so, or he did him so he fucked him up. Well, we gotta call somebody. This nigga is sleeping, snoring, blood leaking everywhere. He over there like, bro, we gotta call the ambulance, and he might be dead. You might have killed him. Did you punch him? Did you just choke him up? Did you body slam him? I mean, I'm just saying he's a two-time champion, bro. He ain't about to just body slam you. He going for the punch, ain't he?
Yeah, he's a fighter, man.
Yeah, he'll fight it. He gonna slap you or punch you, bro. He ain't about to put you in no chokehold. That ain't his move.
All we know for sure is that he fucked up.
And you know the guy he hit and the person he hit probably ain't got no chin, no defense, no head movement. They ain't know how to parry the jab. Like they didn't know what was coming, bro. Yo, they said stop capping, Reggie. They said stop capping.
They probably didn't expect it. They probably thought they just had an argument and this nigga just fired on them, more likely.
Somebody said PBC fight. Man, I can't put this on the screen, Ty. You killing me with that avatar. That look like a African Klansman thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna get in trouble with YouTube with that. So I just have to read George. You gotta change that avatar, Ty, just so I can stay out of trouble. You know, I'm a guest here on YouTube, just like y'all. PBC fighters are not busy enough, dude. Had one fight the last year. That's what Shell Moore just said. Your hands are registered now. So is his. So is his. Our Search Central, what the link read? Okay, I guess he was talking to you. He thirsty for a fight. Lennox Lewis said, for what I get paid to fight, I'm not throwing hands with nobody outside the ring. Shout out to Lennox Lewis. Ron Finkley said, what's up, the Ryder of the Storm? Let me drop this link out there. I'm going to get everybody's take on this. I'm going to try to get everybody the chance to speak on this topic. The link is out there. The link is out there. The link is out there. Reggie on said, left Myers, y'all know damn well they going to blame Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather.
How you going to blame Floyd?
I want to hear Reggie explain this.
Reggie.
I don't know. I dropped the link out there. You know he the bro.
That ain't got nothing to do with Floyd Mayweather or Al Heyman.
Oh, they gonna make it. They gonna make it have something to do with him.
Because
go ahead. I'm about to get I'm trying to get my lights right so I can cut my camera on.
He's the advisor. He invests your money. That's what they say about the PBC, right?
Yeah.
He sets them up and he advises them and he invests their money. You ain't gonna let that nigga control your money. That's a choice you made. All these things we're talking about are choices that he made. So he has to deal with the consequences of the choices that he made. Correct?
Hey, bro, if you had that avatar for 3 months, I ain't noticed it for 3 months. I ain't seen it for 3 months. Sorry. I ain't never seen it.
Here's what it is, man. I wish the brother well. I hope he can get out of this unscathed. And like I said earlier, maybe this might work in his favor. You know, it's not above Canelo Alvarez to cherry pick a motherfucker now.
Say that. No, slow down. No, hold on. You got a little echo now. Say that last part again.
I say, you know, it's not above. I say, I wish the brother well, and I hope it works out for him in a positive way. And this may work out for him in his best interest because, you know, it's not above Canelo Alvarez and his team to cherry pick somebody. You know that.
Cherry pick for what though? He can beat this guy.
I think he can go beat the guy regardless.
He can beat him. I think he'll beat these other dudes too. Let me put that face on the screen. I mean, y'all got Canelo fucked up. Canelo will beat Arthur Better Beef.
No.
I think No. Yep.
Nope.
He'll outclass him. He'll outclass him all night, man. He'll beat Joe Smith Jr. He'll beat Dimitri Bevil. Y'all better put some respect on Canelo.
I don't know about Bivol. I don't know about Better Beef.
We shall see. Look, if they can't knock him out, they're going to lose because he's going to outclass him all night. I think Canelo got a chin. They got a chin. I don't think he's going to stop him. Let me say something. I know. Y'all heard you say it. Let me say this. Arthur Better Beef is like Vic Darchanian, bro. Basic as hell, wild as hell, sloppy. But he got a chin and he got a damn right hand. Got hands of stone and he got a chin of stone too. So I think Arthur Better Beef will give him. He won't stop. I don't see Canelo stopping him, but I see Canelo just taking him 12 rounds and just schooling him. Canelo just got too many tools in the toolbox, bro. and this dude ain't got enough experience. Let me see this before I do this. I got 2 drops. Mr. Nice said he was sparring for the David Benavidez fight. I didn't know that. I thought he was still in the works, possibly to get the Canelo fight. But let me give you the $2 drop. Thank you for your time and energy, my brother. But more importantly, thanks for helping us keep the lights on. We need it. God knows we do.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Shakur, hold 1 second. Go ahead. Matter of fact, Shakur, go ahead and say what you got to say. Then I'll pass the mic to my guy KP.
No, I was just gonna say that Canelo might look at this as well. He's going through some things. He ain't focused. Yeah, this is the perfect time to knock him out.
Fair enough. Go ahead, KP from KC5. What's your take on this? Did Jermall Charlo blow the bag, bro?
Maybe he did blow the bag, man. But these dudes, man, they just idiots, bro. It's just tiring, dude. Them dudes will blow everything. Them Charlo brothers, man, they too emotional. They way too emotional to be men. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. I've never seen nothing like it, bro. And people always try to excuse their emotionalism for passion. Dude, no, they dumb. They dumb. That's all it is, bro. I don't have time to be making an excuse for dudes that's 30-something. And then these people always try to come back, Marq, and say, "Oh, he was young." Dude, you over 30, bro.
Come on, bro.
Young. I mean, damn. He got whole kids, don't he? I'm pretty sure they got kids.
Yeah, he got kids, got a wife.
So what is he transferring to his kids with all that emotionalism that they be having? They were just trying to fight Jared Hurd. You ever notice that, Marq? They didn't keep that kind of energy for Canelo and stuff like that, or Benavidez. They trying to jump Jared Hurd at a fight.
Ain't do nothing.
I ain't never seen them try to jump another nationality of another fighter, but black fighters.
Well, to be fair, KP, Jared Hurd slapped the shit out of him right in his face.
But that's because the way they came up on Jared Hurd, it seemed like they were trying to run down on him.
He said something like, "I kill you, nigga," or "I murder." He said, "Fuck you, and you and your bitch," or some shit like that. Or "I do something."
Yeah, you know how they do. You know how they do.
You know how Mel did was like straight like that, nigga, and thought he was gonna walk off. Jared Hurd said, Jared Hurd said, "Let me show you I got this reach." Oh.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I don't get that kind of energy from the.
Slow down, KP. Let me say this last part. Guess what Marq had to do? Marq couldn't even react because you know what? If you watch that video, Marq had a drink in his hand. He had to put his drink down. Dude just slapped your brother. You got to put your drink down first. Go ahead, KP. He was getting drunk.
Yeah, that's a good point because I don't see that. I don't even see that kind of energy when them dudes is at fights with I don't see Earl Spence acting like that. I don't see Terrence Crawford acting like that. I don't see Bruce Ennis acting like that. I don't even be seeing Shakur and them act like that or Devin or none of them like that, bro.
Now slow down. Shakur on camera too, getting in the fight with at the ATM. Hit a dude and he hit some girls. So
wait, hold on, Marq. He did do it, but how old is he when he did it? Early 20s, right? Wait, hold on. I'm just saying though, bro. I'm making a comparison. Early 20s though, right? This dude is over 30. Over 30. Been boxing in the game for all these years, and this is the biggest fight that he was about to get. And then these people gonna run out here and start crying if he don't get the fight. They're gonna be crying like Jim Jones was last week, talking about they didn't let him buy the Gucci. Like, bro,
the white man did it. The white man did it to him, or the Mets.
Nah, bro. Bro. I'm not rocking with the Gucci theory like that. No, bro. No.
Self-inflicted wounds, right?
You can't fight nobody if they in jail.
Bro, you a pro boxer. You need to keep your hands to your motherfucking self. Or you going to jail.
Or you gonna get a lawsuit, right?
Or both. Now I get it. It's your house, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you call somebody, get them out your house. You ain't got, bro, you can't be out here. You are Jermall Charlo, superstar boxer, man.
Hey Marq, why do this always gotta keep happening to us for us to realize that if you got a whole crew, right? Because I'm pretty sure people was probably there. You got family, friends there, whatever. Certain people can't get in trouble. He's the ticket. For some reason, we had this mentality that we let the ticket get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Like Death Row letting Tupac get into the fight, right? You know what I'm saying? Just like watching Nipsey Hussle be on that corner and the bodyguard ain't there in broad daylight. Young Dolph just pull up, nobody there with him. Like, bro, this don't make no sense, bro. Certain people shouldn't even be in his space, bro. Family or not, you and I know family members that we got in our own family that we know that they'll set us off. So you just don't be around them.
Let me hit you with some real street shit right quick, right?
Go ahead, show more.
Go ahead, I'm muting.
You remember Ray Lewis? Remember Ray Lewis got into that shit, right?
Yep.
What happened? Nigga, the bag ain't going to jail.
He did go to trial though. He went to jail, got trial, but some shit got missing. They ain't found that suit yet. That whole suit is missing.
Facts.
If you remember the case, 2 other motherfuckers was free. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot about that case. I was young, but I do know one thing.
I remember it, Mark.
More. Let me get this joke off real quick.
KP know what I'm talking about.
Let me get this one quick joke off.
The bag ain't going to jail, bro. The bag ain't going to jail.
Let him get the joke off.
Matter of fact, it ain't even funny because somebody lost their life. But I'm just saying that glove, that OJ glove and Ray Lewis white suit, Jimmy Hoffa, it's just some shit that just get missing, and you just never see it again. Right amount of money, you just never see it again.
I'm gonna say it again, bro. One more time for the people in the back. The bag ain't going to jail, bro.
Nah, not in my crew. Not in my crew. We can't let the bag go to jail, dog.
It's other niggas that do that.
Is it? And I'm gonna ask you guys something. Is it possible? Is it possible some of these guys just want to be seen? Nobody. Tupac wanted to get in that fight. What's the kid? Rest in peace to the rapper who got killed down here in Atlanta. He used to go with Asian Dog, man. What's his name? King Von.
Von wanted to be in that fight. Yeah.
Rushed to the fight, running to the fight, putting his hand.
But the squad could have stopped him, no, Mark. The squad could have stopped him, bro.
How you gonna stop him? He the boss.
Bro, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Bro, you've been out in those instances where you and the squad get into it with somebody, and it's not going down, bro. I ain't never let it happen when I was down with the squad like that. It ain't happening on my watch.
The bag can't go to jail. This nigga's the money. If he go to jail, who gonna bail us out? Bro, just think about how stupid this would be.
I want to make sure we ain't talking to each other. My bad. Go ahead.
Let me say this, and then I'm gonna let you go, Shelby. This is how stupid this would be. Just take it back, and you just be like, "Damn, the dude that owned Walmart, he in the fight with some people, and they let him go to jail, and Walmart never happened because of that." That's some dumb shit, bro.
Real talk. The bag can't go to jail, bro. And when you're talking about Tupac, I'm gonna break it down to you like this. While Tupac got himself involved in some shit that he didn't understand. I'm gonna leave it at that. LA gangbanging is not for everybody.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
not for everybody. If you don't understand this shit and how this shit goes, don't get involved in it. They pumped Pac up, and let Pac get involved in some shit that he really didn't understand. And it came back to bite.
But what do? You just get the biggest dude in the crew to grab him or something? Okay, let me ask you this. Jermall, this happened in that home. Let me do this. We got Ty, he said Chris Carter, pick a fall guy. He wasn't lying. He's stupid, man. Let me give him the $2 drop. And Mr. Knight said he about to be Monroe Hutchins undisputed. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Damn. Let me do the $2 drop. We got 2 of them.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
One more.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
I appreciate the support, y'all. It's my birthday month too, so I appreciate it. We're gonna keep the lights on. We're gonna get some. If we break that 6,000, man, we almost at 6,000 subs, man. So when we break that 6,000, we're gonna do another giveaway.
Oh, Mark, I got a story for you, real quick, bro.
Oh, real quick? Story time? Let's go. I love a good story. Go.
All right, so Mark, my partner's a matchmaker. I'm in KC, right? And KC is 4 hours from Omaha, right?
Okay.
Follow me down the story. So Bomac comes up here. They got a fighter Terrence Crawford comes, Stevie Nelson comes, and a few other fighters. They got a fighter that's in their gym that fights up here. This was about 4 years ago, right? So they got a kid in their crew, young kid. He probably early 20s. He causes a ruckus with some kids that's here in KC, and they get into a, standoff, and there's a couple of them fighting each other. Crawford is nowhere by them. Nelson is either. Bomac walks him out after everything is over. And this is how you do it, just like Sheldon saying and me saying. The money guy ain't nowhere around. You move him out the way. They walk this dude out. And my partner that's the matchmaker, he's connected to them, and he talked to Bomac and them all the time, right? So it comes out that this dude, they just removed him from the team that night. Ain't been seen since. Because he caused all that ruckus that night.
And they just want to keep him away from Bud and Nelson.
Keep him away from the team because he was gonna cause too much heat. You in another city, bro. You start fighting some dudes over nothing. Ain't no telling who they could have called up there and they could have started busting. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like these dudes is just dumb, bruh. I don't get them, bruh.
Yo, look, I'm listening, but I'm dying laughing at this chat. This chat is rolling. Somebody said he catching domestic KOs at home. Shout out to Navy. He said Navy, your talk studio. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, man. They say he getting domestic KOs. Somebody said Sam Walton was probably another Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, you take that off the screen. I can't get sued.
You should have read that. You should have read.
Look, I put it on the screen before I even read it. Sometimes I'm dumb like that. Look, I'm dumb like that, man. I gotta learn, man. This crowd is not for everybody. Shit, they be roasting me every week. You know what I'm saying? They gonna roast these strangers. They roast me every night.
But bro, they kick dude off the squad though. Yeah, but go ahead.
But somebody said, got a good question. They said, guys, do you believe alcohol is the problem? Because he clearly
emotionalism. Emotionalism is the problem.
Elaborate. Go for it.
These dudes is always about to fight somebody, dude, that ain't in the ring. They always about to fight.
It looked like one time not too long ago, bro, they was about to fight each other. They was dissing each other's wives.
Yeah.
One was like, man, fuck mama. I was like, hey, how you say fuck him? This looked like the mama was riding with one brother. He was like, man, fuck that bitch too. I was like, no, that's your mama. That's your twin brother.
One of them was disrespecting the other one's wife or something like that, bro. There's certain lines you don't cross, bro. That's your brother, bro. On the internet, bro. They got that on record, bro. Anybody can send that to you all day.
I mean, you gotta be hey, bro, you gotta be like, isn't that kind of self-hate though, real quick? How you argue with a nigga that look just like you? Like, I don't like you. I don't like you neither, bitch. You a bitch. You ugly, you ugly. Nigga, we look alike.
We just came out to shoot the same time, right?
Yeah, nigga, like, how do they look? I knew these kids was gonna have trouble with some of this shit, man. When I saw him knock out J-Rock, and J-Rock was still wobbly, walking over to him with Bambi legs, tried to hug him and give him a hug at the fight. He's like, man, good fight. He was like, man, get your ass on away from here. And the crowd booed. The whole crowd turned against him. Everybody was happy when you knocked him out. But once they see that poor sportsmanship, it's something about regular people, man, that once we see the fight and the fight happens, we like to see the guys shake hands, hug, and say, hey, man, good fight. Because we teach our children, hey, put the guns down, pick up the gloves, put the guns down, handle it like men, just fight it out. Now, what do we say to people that even after the fight is over, it's still war, it's still F you still my brother? Like, I think that's what turned some people off to Wilder when he started saying he want to catch a body in the ring, he want to kill somebody. I was like, bro, we just saw Patrick Day die. People who love boxing, we didn't get into boxing to watch people get murdered in the ring. And I think that's what turned people off to Deontay a little bit. I think poor sportsmanship from these twins, also their outside of the ring activities, it turned people off a little bit. But go ahead, I digress.
I mean, with them, dude, with him, not the other one, with him, he ain't been having the fights that make people want to watch him. So if he's having more issues outside the ring than he is in the ring, because the fights that he having ain't worth us watching, bro. Like, bro, you can't keep running out here with these dudes you running out with and then telling us you ain't gonna fight Benavidez because he too big. You ain't gonna fight Andre because they didn't offer the contract. You didn't get the Canelo fight because it's like always an excuse with him getting a fight. Like, bro, at the end of the day, it's just like, hey, man, I keep looking at you. This is how I do it, Marq. I mean, you might not like this, but with this dude, I seen him for the same way that I had seen Terrence Crawford for a while. But the thing with Terrence Crawford is this. We knew he had an issue with his promoter, and he just sued him, right? This dude right here, he just floating in the wind, and he got a fight right there with him at Benavidez. And the dude did everything except for piss on Charlo's line, and he still ain't answered the call.
He got a fight at this. He had a fight at the same division with another brother, and they said no. You know what I'm saying? Could have fought him. He was like, Andre, he's a horrible fighter. Like, bro, you saying what Canelo said? You ain't on Canelo level. You are not on Canelo level. Canelo is 60 fights in his game, bro. Don't fought legend after legend after legend after 11. Only lost once. 2 draws, 1 loss to the guy who beat everybody. You can't compare yourself to Canelo. Canelo career. So let me ask you this. This shit just further substantiate the shit I've been telling y'all. I never thought Canelo was ducking Jermall Charlo. I just thought Jermall Charlo hadn't did enough to spark Canelo's interest. Yeah, it might have been a dangerous fight. Why I gotta fight you at 160 when I can go fight Triple G at 160? Make $5 million plus Triple G was the killer. If he beat Maul, they would have said he's supposed to beat Maul. Kamal just came to the weight division. They'd be like, he just got here. Of course you beat him. Fight Triple G. But I never thought he was scared of Maul. And shit like this, I don't know. I disagree with my brother Shelton Moore on the phone. I let him and the phone lines are open, guys. If you guys want to call in as well, 470-705-9507, 470-705-9507. And the link is out there. If you want to join the panel and chop it up with me about some boxing. We're gonna get into that Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson as well. And I'll probably end this one, y'all, and come back with another topic. We're gonna get into that Snoop Dogg story and what's going on with his case too. Because that right there, we're gonna get some jokes off of that. Because in the words of Tommy from Belly, the bitch is lying. In my opinion. But I'm gonna read through what they saying in that and what they saying his allegations are, and you might be riding with me after that. Sound like she was for the streets, respectfully. But yeah, 470-705-9507, 470-705-9507. Did Jermall Charlo blow the bag? Did he blow the fight? I gotta mute your mic while I'm talking. Shelton Moore believes Canelo might offer him the fight now because short notice, he's desperate. He might need the money now. Obviously he's gonna need some money because bail, fighting the case, might have to pay off that family member. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, this is not going to be good. So KP from KC5, do you agree with Shelton Moore that this might help him get the fight more, or did he possibly blow the bag?
I don't know, man. This dude, man. I don't know, man. I just don't like people putting themselves in bad positions when they got an opportunity in front of them. I can't say if he blew it or not. I just don't know what they're looking for if he blew it or not, but there's no way he should be getting, man, it's just stupid shit, bro. I'm just tired of these dudes.
Hey, Mir, call in real quick. Let me get your opinion. Mir, call in. Mir said, blow the bag? Nah. Call in real quick, Mir. 470-705-9507. He said, so we're only going to talk about Snoop when it's something negative. Deuce, see, you missed the whole, if that's all you heard, Deuce, rewind the show to the first part. That's you missed the whole thing. You missed the whole thing, Deuce. You missed the whole thing. You only heard what you just heard right now. You're an hour late, son. But I did say what you just said right there, though. I said we're supposed to do the Snoop Dogg. Actually, bro, I told you about us doing the Snoop Dogg episode last week, didn't I say that was going to be the next one? Then we found out about Death Row. Deuce, you just pull up the troll anyway. Stop playing with me.
Yo, I find it pretty
Just bought the catalog from Jeff Rowe. Now, what happened with Snoop?
We'll talk about it on the
right.
next one. We'll talk about it right after this.
Yeah, we talk about it later, but I just find it pretty odd that he bought the catalog and then all this goofy stuff come out the next day or something. All right, go ahead, Mark.
Come on now, we'll talk about it. Basement Boxing Talk, what up? Let me know. Did Jermall Charlo blow the bag? Did he lose the Canelo fight just because this, or do you agree with Shelton Moore that Canelo might look at him more as a cherry pick and sign him, fight him now? Shelton Moore.
I mean, you made the point earlier, Mark. You made the point yourself. You said, look, he can make damn near 2/3 of what he's gonna make fighting Triple G and Bivol in a Charlo fight for 45, 50 million, right?
Say that again.
You said earlier, we talked earlier, you said, look, he can make 2/3 of what he's going to make with the zone fighting Charlo. Am I correct?
Make 2/3.
Yeah, he's going to make 50 million.
Pretty much, yeah, about 45. I think it was like 45 million. Yeah. I think they was going to offer Jermall like, but the other one is like 85 for 2. So still a good deal.
He can make 45 for 1.
Yeah.
Now, if he makes the 45 for 1, it's not like the 85 for 2 ain't going to be there.
Who knows? We don't know. We don't know what's going to be there.
Exactly. Where they going? Unless Bivol gets beat, where they going? So, I mean, it's possible that Canelo might say, well, this dude is compromised. He's not focused. I can just go in there and get rid of him quick, get this bag, and then go get the other bag. Or Canelo might say, you know what? I don't trust this dude. He might get in more trouble. Don't show up to the fight. We out of money, so fuck it. Just fuck him and we'll just go with the 85 million. I mean, there's a couple ways this shit can go.
That's how I look at it, the latter. This guy's bad for business. But that's my opinion. Reggie O, who with the Killer Show all the way from Vegas, who's a big fan of the Charlos. Reggie, you and I disagree with you on this just the other day. Remember that we just talked about this. I don't know if it was last week or earlier this week, and I was like, man, these dudes be wilding out, bro. Irresponsible. Poor sportsmanship. Just seem negative. They turn people off sometimes. They can fight, but shit, look at this, Reggie. Now he fighting people that ain't boxers. What's your take on this story? I missed your live show earlier. So what's your take on it?
Man, first off, fuck you for missing my show. Nah.
Hey, I click like though. I pull up, click the like, and I might have to
No, man, I'm just joking. But no, man, it's crazy, man. We get to talk about fighters, and the next goddamn day, some bad shit pop up with them. First, fucking talking about AB, and then Robert Easton, and now the Charlos, and now
but
this.
You gotta
shit.
Stop going against me. This is God letting you know. Trust what this dude MarqNash is saying, Reggie. You back to back in less than a week.
Man, I might have something to run with, man. I got to jump on some stories and shit before they happen. Be like the Minority Report.
Man,
Premonition.
I need to pick some numbers, man, because I'm on a roll right here. I've been needing to pick some numbers, Reggie. But go ahead. So what's your take on it? Is it over for Charlo? Did he blow the bag? What do you think happened here? Is it alcohol? Is it immaturity? Not keeping your circle tight? What do you think is going on with this guy?
Man, it definitely could be the alcoholism. There's some other underlying factors that lead into what makes the Charlos the way they are. What was going on in their childhood that make these dudes just so over the top with emotions? And that's a thing, man, with a lot of stuff, man, that stems from childhood, and you see it displayed in adulthood to where they have probably never been, taught how to control their emotions. That's like even my kids. I whoop my kids' ass for just outbursts.
Don't say that on air, Reggie. I don't want you to get in trouble. Don't say that.
Man, I ain't gonna get in trouble for none of that shit because y'all didn't watch me yell and pop my kids on camera. I'm just myself 100%. But the reasoning behind that is because you have to break certain behaviors in childhood, and a lot of behaviors that aren't broken in childhood. You watch grown people function in the mind of a young child, and they don't know how to control these things. A lot of things have to be cognitive, or mentally developed through a kid. And a lot of problems that people don't pay attention to childhood development, and it leads a lot of adults to having these lapses in that area. And you see that with the Charlos, and there's other stuff stemming that elevates their responses to shit that don't go their way. The alcoholism. You see the way in which these brothers conflict with each other, the way in which they engage with fans, conflicting with them and shit. Like, I mean, it's not a good look, man, because of what's at stake, man. This dude is right on the damn steps of this goddamn Canelo fight, you know, being brought to him. And then you having to think about the person that represents them in Al Haymon, how much money they're willing to put up. And now they have to think like, damn, is this dude gonna do something to where we lose out on this damn money? And then now it puts Canelo in a position. Do I take this fight? Will this dude have another outbreak? It's like every year he's having some confrontation with a family member, and then now the news breaks out. This ain't the first time. So they're gonna be mindful of that shit when they look at whether or not they take him. The other fighters are safer bets to get this event going. You don't want this happen at the 12th hour and then here come another police arrest. Like this, I mean, people look at it like, oh, it's just this and that. And a lot of time the people who are constantly on this, like, man, this is nothing, it's minor shit. Then as shit move on, here come bigger shit. The same thing people were spotting before Earl had that accident. Shit like that. Same thing before AB start having all these outside the ring issues. People spot these things. So they have to clean some of this shit up. Too much at stake for this dude. But go ahead.
Let me let my guy Right Side jump in. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your energy. Go ahead, Right Side. Same question for you. What do you think is the cause of this? Is it just a misunderstanding? Is it alcohol? Is it just emotional things, anger management? I mean, because let's keep it real, guys. It takes a special individual to say, you know what? I'm going to punch people in the face for a living, and I'm going to get punched too. I mean, UPS is hiring, in the words of the late, great Biggie Smalls. But it takes a certain type of psyche, certain type of individual to say, yo, I'm going to just go fight. And keep in mind, it takes a long time for them to get to the money and really start getting to the bag. It takes a long look. We thought Charlo was the man. I remember Danny Jacobs ran up on him, and we got to talk about it too. Danny Jacobs got to fight tomorrow. I don't know if y'all know that. Got to fight tomorrow versus
Ryder.
Yeah, I got him on the screen right here. So we'll talk about that. But it takes a certain type of individual to say, yo, I'm gonna do this. So what do you think is going on with this guy? Right Side. What caused this? And did he blow the bag in his opportunity with Canelo?
Man, first off, salute to you, Marq, for always allowing me on, bro. Much love. Reggie, my boy, I salute to you. My brother up top, I'm not sure your name. I can't see it, but salute to you as well for being on with us tonight as well. So first things first, I can't necessarily say what caused it, but I will say going into what Reggie just said, a lot of this stems from what happened in your youth. You know what I mean? Outbursts and not being able to control your emotions and not thinking logically when you're in situations. The next thing is I think, and I it is what it is. I think he kind of brought it on himself. And when you get on the web, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, wherever you putting videos out at, talking about, you know, we don't even drink no more. We don't do this no more, this, that, whatever. But we clearly know, and there have been multiple reports that that's not what's going on. You feel me? I think it all kind of culminates into a situation like this. For you to, or I think not keeping your circle tight and having the right individuals around you, regardless if it's family, friends, whoever it is, making sure that the right individuals are around you. You know what I mean? I think that also leads to it. And I think that because of this arrest, you know, and from what I'm hearing, I believe this incident actually happened earlier. I believe it was late last year when the incident happened. And now it's coming to fruition where
this happened. This is a different case. So you got some news from it. I thought last year in August that was a different case.
You're right. I agree with that. That the case back in August, I believe that was something with the waitress or whatever it was going on. But I believe that the initial case in this situation was filed last year, but now they're going to take it to court and they're going to actually pursue the charges. And once again,
it took this long for them to issue a warrant. Where did you get that story from?
Oh man, what was I believe 24/7. Don't quote me on that. I believe 24/7 Boxing is where I was reading this at. Mm-hmm. And so, but I say that to say this though, regardless of when. It's the worst time it could possibly be, because with the news coming out earlier about Canelo looking to take the Matchroom deal, fighting Bivol, Bivol, whatever you call him, and then going to fight Triple G for 85 million. You know, I think this now gives Canelo the easiest way out to say, hey, we don't even know if we can make a fight with this man, especially after what we saw happen with Rolly Romero, and he was actually proven not to be guilty, but because he had charges and allegations over his head, it kind of killed a fight with Tank.
To be fair, he never had a charge.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying. He had accusations over his head, and
there we go. He had a tweet. Let's be clear.
But just that killed the fight.
Absolutely.
With Tank, and because of that, would it be an actual arrest happening right here? I think he didn't. I think he fumbled the bag. I think it was a big or definitely a big mistake, but it's just a lack of not thinking logically. And once again, that does go into alcoholism. Drinking most of the time makes you not think logically. You understand? So I'm not saying he was drunk. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I don't know the exact situation, what exactly happened, and I don't want to accuse him of anything. But at the same time, with the history that he has, both brothers, the history that they had, I just think this is horrible timing, and I still hope he gets the fight. I think that's the best fight we could see from Canelo at this time is Charlo, but I don't think he gets the fight. I think it's going to be more or less squashed, and they'll say we're going to go this route because we don't know what might happen with this case, and we don't want to be in training camp for no reason. So that's my opinion.
Let me add to that. Canelo gonna get that guarantee in his shit though. You already know he gonna say, so if this guy pulls out the fight, I still get paid. He's gonna want it that way. As he should. Because he already know what goes on with the Ryan Garcia. I mean, he's seen that. Everybody in the boxing world seen it. Nobody wants to be on that side of the stick. But I'll say this too. To go to one point you did say, let's say it was, I think it would work better in his favor if it was recent. If this was a old incident and they just now executing a warrant on him, that looks even worse. Like we finally got enough evidence. You get what I'm saying? Like they've been building the case versus, okay, this just happened on Thursday night or Friday morning and we arrested you Friday afternoon. All right, boom. You know what I'm saying? Shit can go any kind of way. But bro, if this happened, like you said, last year and they just now executing a warrant this year, that means they probably been building the case. Now, granted, this is an opinion-based show. And it's only speculation. We don't know right now. That's why we're having a conversation, because this is news for us in boxing. Like, wow. And besides the part where will this guy go to jail or not, as far as what people saying, well, his team might not know if he'll be available, he's irresponsible. Look at the optics, though. The optics from the outside looking in, especially when we find out later on down the line, it was like, who did he hit? Was it his wife's brother, cousin? Was it an old man? Who did you assault? Felony battery. You get what I'm saying? Who is this person? So a lot of criticism could come from that from the other side. So if you ever thought Canelo was quote unquote ducking this guy now, he just gave him a reason. Sometimes you don't need to give people a reason not to mess with you. And I think he really gave people a reason with this one right here. But I'll pass the mic. Go ahead.
I agree 100%. And once again, don't hold me to it. This is something I read earlier today. I could be wrong. And so if I'm wrong, hey, I don't mind being wrong. I don't mind admitting that I'm wrong. But like you said, if this is, from what I've read, this is a case stemming from last year, absolutely. What happened was a case has been built, and now the evidence has come out and said that we can charge you with something. And then for it to be felony battery, that's a huge statement. I hope that it wasn't a female involved. I really hope that, because I don't think there's coming back. There should be any coming back from hidden females. I think that more charges would have been brought if it was a child. And so I'm hoping it was at least a grown man that he put his hands on. But at the end of the day, as a fighter, as somebody with registered lethal weapons on their hand, as far as their hands go, you don't need to be putting your hands on nobody, brother. And so it is what it is. And so at this point, regardless of who it is, I gotta blame him. I gotta blame him, but just because once again, you don't need to be putting your hands on anybody, especially being a professional boxer. And so I always hope that things work out well. I hope we don't have all the information and that something's going to come out and it's not what it seems. But you know, it's not looking good. And like you said, if anybody ever want to call Canelo a duck, this is the perfect situation that you've given him, where we can't even say he ducking you. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that because of what you have done and the position you put yourself in. And so, however Canelo, however he reacts, or if this sways him in any direction in picking a fight, I think that it just all goes, or it all what's the word I'm looking for? Accumulates over Charlo's head. And the other problem I have is the man hadn't fought in almost a year. And so now with this coming up, I think it's gonna make it that much more difficult for you to get a fight. And so it's unfortunate.
Okay, yeah, because I'm looking at here. They said the assault took place on May 23rd. Per the police report, they request for a welfare check to residents in Missouri City. However, they arrived. Somebody was reported aggravated bodily injury during a party. So wow, it took a minute. They might have a case on them now.
Shelton Moore. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Oh shit, I'm trying to press 1. There we go. Shelton Moore.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to me.
The biggest problem I have with the whole situation is that, you know, we've been pushing for this guy to get this fight. We want to see this guy get this fight. Even if we didn't think he could win, we still wanted him to get a shot. And then he does these things, and all these things are self-inflicted. That's the biggest issue I have. It's not like somebody else is doing this shit to you. You're doing this shit to you. You're not being disciplined. You're not living the fighter's lifestyle. You having all these out-of-the-ring issues. This is you.
Got it.
So you know what I'm saying? So now, if someone doesn't want to invest $5 or $10 or $15 million in you because they don't know they're going to get return on their investment, because they don't even know if you're going to show up or if you're going to be out of jail by the time this shit happens, who could you be mad at? You got to be mad at yourself. That's my only issue.
Okay, I'm trying to find that police report. Nick Rich said, "Hey Nick, you got the police report, sister? Let me know. Let me see it. If you got the put it in the or join the panel and put it in the private chat, or send me the email to the link. This is what I got right here. This is from another news report, but this is what they're saying right here. Boxer Jermall Charlo is investigated by as a suspect by Fort Bend, Texas. Authorities said in alleged assault, according to TMZ Sports. Per the police report, see, I see a reference to the police report here, but I don't actually have it. Per the police report, police were responding to a request for a welfare check at a residence in Missouri City. However, when they arrived, someone reported there was an aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury during a party. Quote, end quote. At the home. The assault allegedly took place on May 23rd at around 10 p.m. So if this is true, guys, and this is all coming to us right now, this is all stuff that's breaking today. It said police confirmed to TMZ they're investigating alleged assault and have named Charlo as a suspect. He has not been okay. So this is old right here. So this is old. This is old right here because he has been arrested since this came out. But this does give us some more information that this happened around May 23rd. Damn, Reggie, this look bad then, right? Reggie, look like they've been building the case since May of last year, right?
Yep. But it also seemed like they was coming to serve a warrant for something, and some other shit went down as they showed up.
No. It said they were responding to a request for a welfare check, as in that's what I see. Right here.
Somebody called worrying about him. Usually that's when you get welfare.
Not a warrant. Yeah, welfare check is
a
like, hey,
check, and he ended up whooping somebody ass.
He ain't answering the phone. I don't know where he at. Is he sick? He's not answering the phone. So that's what that means. But when they get there, they see somebody leaking. Somebody is reporting it's an aggravated assault and serious bodily injury during the party.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, this ain't a good look. And like you've been saying, this dude's registered boxer putting his hands on whoever the individual is, man or woman. But I don't know. It's just not a bad look for him. And then it's like, what are the people worried about? Man, is he threatening to harm himself? Is he having some psychotic breakdown, or someone to have to go about doing a welfare check? Maybe people in his family who are keeping it secret are worried about the well-being of him from a mental standpoint. Could he be acting up, flipping out, acting strange, irate? I mean, there's those possibilities, man. These dudes is crazy, man.
Hey, look, we don't even know if the welfare check was for him, to be fair. Could be for another individual at the home. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody maybe something happened, somebody left, and we trying to call the phone. We can't get nobody on the phone. We finally get there and we realize, oh, somebody's hurt. More of this is gonna come out. We're gonna have to wait for more of the details to come out, because it's gonna come out. Everything pretty much gonna come out.
Can I say one other thing on that?
Go for it. And after that, I'm gonna let KP get back in.
Please do. And I feel like, because they, like you said earlier, they're building the case, and in cases like this, and I may be wrong, once again, don't mind being corrected, but I believe that for the police to be looking to move forward, the individual who was the one who was assaulted has to be willing to either testify or give a statement, or has already given a statement. You know what I'm saying? So for it to be not quite a year, 8-9 months or so, for it to be such a long time frame, I think it could be very detrimental to Charlo if what's said is true. But I don't think charges would have been filed at this stage of the game if they didn't have something that they felt they would be able to get a conviction off of.
Fair enough. Truly unfortunate. Shelmore, you still on the line? KP, you still there, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
KP, talk to me.
I'm still here, bro. I'm still here.
KP, give me your last assessment on this, because I mean, we don't know if but from what I believe, man, this ship is sailed on him fighting Canelo. I think he might have blew it right here.
Yeah, man, it's like it was the prime time for him to get the fight, because if you look at the way that the boxing world has been doing fights, and the way that the NFL is doing stuff as well, stuff like that, due to C-19 or whatever, most of them people have been having things in home states, and Texas is a perfect state to have that fight in, and he does this right now, or this comes out right now. Whenever it happens is when it happens. But it comes out at the worst possible time, because Earl Smith's about to fight at the Cowboy Stadium in April. This dude in Canelo could have been fighting there in May. Like, it's the worst possible time for him. Worst possible time for him. But it seems like nothing goes right for his career to me. I haven't seen anything that shows me it does go right.
Go ahead, Shelmore. You got anything else on this one?
It's just a sad situation, man. I wanted to see. I mean, I didn't think he had a chance in hell of winning the fight anyway. But I wanted to see it just so he get his shot. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to get his shot. And you did this to yourself, man. It's self-inflicted. You got to make better decisions, bro. I mean, I don't really care about this part. I mean, this it's done. If he gets it, he gets it. He does it, he doesn't. But he got to look at his life, bro. You're 31 years old. You got kids. You got a family. You got to look at your life, bro. Where's your life going? Because this is not good, man.
Okay. I got this other article right here, guys. Here we go. And this is an update. This is a little bit later. And then and I'll share that one as well. But it basically says, let me make sure I put it on the screen so everybody out there can know what I mean when I say these things. You know, we like to have visual aids up here because I'm not the best reader. Reggie is. So let's read this together. 4:24 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. According to court documents obtained by TMZ Sports, Charlo's arrest stems from an alleged September the 21st, 2021 incident in which he's accused of punching or grabbing a man. Hold on, those two. Stop the beat. Bruh. Come on now. Two different things. Two different things. Two different things. You what?
You what?
You gonna call the police because I grabbed you or something? Nah, bro. And if you grab me and you put me in a damn full Nelson, you might have to go to jail, Jermall Charlo. Yeah, we might have to put a case on you so I can get paid. Like, you know, because that's what some people are doing in your family, especially you out there stunting on them. I'm big fish type attitude, and nigga, I ain't giving you shit. Watch my damn car, nigga. You drive the Camry. You can't drive.
Yeah, this bum ass family.
Yeah, you punk ass family. Like, I mean, we seen how he treat his brother, how he talked to his brother, who's also a pro boxer. You know, he probably talking crazy to cousin Keith. Cousin Keith can't tell him shit. So it says this happened from September the 21st. So since September the 21st up to what? Where we at now? February. Yeah, man. What's it, about 5 months, 6 months, almost 6 months? Yeah, they've been building the case. They got some evidence. They got the dude to make a statement. You probably didn't pay off cousin Keith or whoever. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you saying you got me. You got me. You got me. Christmas don't came and went. Now I don't need your money. I got my tax checks. So now I'm gonna sue you, nigga. Should have paid him off when he was broke. Now he got his tax refund. You don't need your money now. He's suing you. This just me, y'all. This just me. I added my own little story to it. I got to tell y'all that. Just added that to it. It's my allegedly. All right. So nobody gets sued, right? But damn, man, September the 21st is May. It's February. They just now coming to pick him up. It says he's accused of punching or grabbing. Guys, that's a big difference. A pro boxer grabbing you and a pro boxer punching you. That's a big difference, right? Anybody want to jump in? Go ahead, KP. Let me get your take on that. That's a big difference, bro. We'll come back to KP.
Yeah, man. That's just like, you hear me? That's just like any other family and any other family event. You know what I'm saying? You have family reunions. You have stuff on Memorial Day, Labor Day, all these holidays and things like that, man. So, like, certain stuff just shouldn't happen, bro. Like, it's ridiculous to think that this dude possibly had the shot to make over probably $10 million in one night. And now he possibly blew it because of an altercation with a family member, and this article and everything comes out around the time that he could be having this fight. That's, I mean, self-inflicted wounds, man. I don't want to hear nobody complaining about this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear it.
Well, look, we got somebody in the chat. Joe Jack is out here victim blaming. Right side. What you think of that? He said, whoever the dude is that snitch, he a whole hoe out here. Hey, bro, he probably got a broken jaw or a broken nose.
So now it's snitching when you get beat up by a professional fighter?
Nigga, he got it. Who gonna pay for the hospital bill? He got to go to the
right
to get his shit fixed. His whole shit might be wired. I got to be out here looking like Kanye was talking like this and shit. I can't even kiss my wife. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. I can't. My whole shit, bro. Who gonna pay for that? I'll pay for it. Nigga, you right. You gonna pay for it. You just, bro. Come on, bro. If he punched him, that's one thing. If he grabbed him, I might have your back on that, Joe Jack. But I ain't saying nobody out here who done signed up to fight should be out here taking no professional ass whipping from Jermall Charlo. Who, hey, look, and he don't walk around at 160. You know he probably walk around at 185, 190, bro.
Why is he even in this fucking predicament? That's the question motherfuckers be asking. Why are you even doing this to yourself?
Facts.
Why are you even doing this to yourself? You should be training, living right, sleeping, resting, getting ready for a fight. That's what you should be doing. You're a professional prize fighter. You fight for a living. You should be trying to get a bag, not beating up on cousin Jimbo or whoever the fuck it was because he said something you didn't like. Come on, man. You got to use your hands for something other than a hat rack, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's super crazy. Well, look, man. Right side, get what you think of this right here. He punched him or he grabbed him, but regardless, you put your hands on somebody. Before you do that, let me get Uncle Kenny the super chat drop. He said lessons here. He said if you have money, don't beat up your broke ass cousin. Uncle Kenny, that's a super fat and a super chat. Let me give him 2 drops because you got 25 on it. Appreciate you, cuz.
We call this here a little twin. Wow. Nigga.
I'm dying.
I got 5 on it, 5 on it.
let that one sit right there. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Bruh, that's it. Somebody else in the chat was like, yo, the check stopped coming, so he snitched on it. Or, you know what I'm saying? No, bro. Should have paid him off right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he never paid him. Maybe he said, I got you when I got you. I got you. I got you. You know how rich niggas do. They got you. I got you, man. Nigga,
Facts,
you broke.
Mark.
Nigga, stop begging, nigga. I got you, nigga. I'm telling
Mark,
you.
he beat up the cousin that ain't never had a job. That's the one he beat up. Damn idiot.
The cousin that he got over there just to wash the car and cut the grass. Nigga, I told you I want my hair just round, not flat. Yo, let me find out he up here like walking around like just treating people like Rick James, fuck your couch, open hand slapping Charlie Murphy in the party. Like, look at this. That's how Rick James was in the party. Remember Charlie Murphy told this story? Like, yo, Rick James slapped the shit out of me in front of everybody, yo. You know what I'm saying? Middle of the party. That's Jermall Charlo. You can't make this up, bro. Why are you putting your hands on people? Now, if this is at a party like they say, guys, where the homies at? Y'all handle that for me. Snooky, do work. Get them out the party. You grab them and throw them out the party. But ain't nobody calling the police and they're making no arrests all these months later because you just grabbed somebody and put them out of here. This guy had to have some kind of injuries, bro. Right? Am I tripping?
No, you're right. And then for it to turn into a warrant, it's like, did you miss a court date? Did you evade being arrested for that? Like, it took something for the courts to push forward with that.
Reggie, they're going to take pictures of the bruises and the wounds. Bro, we're going to do all of this because of some bruises on your arm from somebody grabbed you all these months later. Nah, this guy probably had some injuries. They documented the injuries, and they've been going through the process. We're just trying to figure out how much we're going to charge you with, because sometimes they might not charge you with everything right now. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes the person will say, I don't want to push the issue, but the city or the state and the county or whatever, they'll say, nah, we got enough evidence. We're moving forward with this shit.
And I think Texas is one of those states that passed a law like that, like some years ago. Probably not many years ago, probably like 5 years ago. I think Texas is the state that did that. Because especially coming out of domestic violence cases, they got tired of complainants. You know, they'll put in a case like that and then they'll renege in court out of fear and shit. Yeah.
Hey, is it racist to say reneging? I don't like that. I don't even like it in spade games. Bad joke too. It's black.
No. Yeah, I mean,
it's like saying I got a nig again. You call me a renegger.
Let's get the racism part out of the way before anybody goes there with that. There's racism in every part, in every facet.
Even in spade games, yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, I'm keeping it a buck though, yeah. But people will recant their statements, Reggie, and I believe sometimes, depending on the state, if Texas is one of those states, he's fucked. Because maybe he did pay off the cousin.
California will charge you. The state that picks that shit up, they don't need you. You're going to charge this motherfucker anyway.
Because they got your statement already. They got the bruises documented. The injuries are documented. We got the police report. We got the 911 call. We got enough. Well, we'll take it to a jury. And you got to pass. Now you got to pass, bro. You got a history of violence now. Whether the charges are dropped or not, it just look bad when your name is brought up. Everybody remembers the headline. Nobody remembers the retraction. That Rolly shit was all over the place. Nobody covered when he was vindicated other than us on YouTube. Am I lying? The man lost the biggest opportunity. Man, in the car about to cry after he was finally vindicated. And rightfully so. He was like, man, I was going to buy my mama a house for Christmas.
Yep.
Nigga, I almost cried for him. You know what that can probably feel like? You work your whole fucking life for something. Your whole fucking life, man. And somebody can just tweet some shit and they take it from you. They just take it from you, bro. It hurt, bro. It hurt. Shout out to my mama Edith. I'm still buy your house, baby, but come on. I just know what it feels like to spend your whole life working on something. Somebody can just, well, I don't know what it feels like that somebody can just take it, but I can imagine. And it hurts. Like you just powerless. And you just got to go along to get along. Because if not, then you're going to get blackballed. You'll never get another shot. But I hope he gets that Tank Davis fight, bro. I think Tank going to beat his ass, but I think he's going to sell the fight. He's going to talk some shit. and he gonna get to buy his mama that house. Why not?
And Mark, I agree 100%, man. I was against the Rolly fight from the beginning, but after what happened, because the fight had been made or was supposed to happen at least, I feel, hey man, you got to give that man his chance and his opportunity, regardless if I think he's gonna win, regardless if I want to see the fight. You can't taking food off that man plate. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, he definitely deserved that opportunity. But going back to the Charlo situation, yeah, hey, it got to be, and this is the other thing. If it's family, I think that make it that much more worse. If they done went and said whatever they done said to the police, because once again, the police ain't coming after you, or you ain't got no warrant. The judge ain't issuing no warrant unless there's credible evidence that they think that they can put in front of a jury and maybe you plead to a lesser case or whatever, but they think that they got you on something. You know what I'm saying? And so if I feel like that, if something did happen, you put your hands on this man, then whoever, I don't know if it's you, your representative, your manager, I don't know who, but somebody need to come out and say what we need to do to make you whole, bro. What do we owe you to make you whole? You know what I'm saying? And try to get ahead of the situation, because now
past that now.
That's my whole point. But now because you passed that, you done lost out on. Well, I'm not saying you lost out on it. Maybe Canelo still make that fight. I doubt he make that fight, but maybe he will.
Man, facing 2 to 10 years. He facing up to 10 years in jail, bro.
Hey, look at this. Peep this. This is the other side of shit that the court can do. Schedule his court date on the day in which they think Canelo will plan to fight. Hang him up in all type of dates and shit.
Really be dirty with it. Yeah. But it still go back to Charlo. What are you doing, bro? Where's your team around you if there is some nonsense going on at the party? You know what I'm saying? Whatever was going on. Who you don't have anybody around you to say, hey man, we need this dude, he need to go. He gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Versus you putting your hands on him. Bro, between you and your brother, I don't know what their whole family do, but I would automatically assume that those two in the family are the cash cows of the family. They the breadwinners of the family.
I gotta assume that too, bro.
Say it again.
I gotta assume that too. What you think, Reggie?
What about them being the breadwinners?
Yeah, for the whole family.
Hell yeah. And a lot of these athletes, you always hear that. They're the one who everyone comes to with a handout. So hell yeah.
They retire mom and dad. Right? They retire the mom or retire the dad. But you got 2 of them in the family right here.
You got siblings, aunts, uncles,
grandma,
grandpa.
They probably be picking sides too, like, you know. Mel acting funny, I'm gonna ask Maul. Maul acting funny, I'm gonna ask Mel. You know?
Yeah, because you hear about that.
The nice one to ask too.
Yeah, you hear that shit from these athletes all the time. Like you listen to Merton Hanks had a story of when he got drafted. His mama telling him how much he buy his mama a house. She talking about, no, you owe me more than this. You listen to the dude who came out of what's the dude came out of Alabama? The one they kind of played him. He Richardson was a Heisman Trophy. He the one who hit the wrong hole when he went to the Raiders or something. They try to write him that he couldn't think, he wasn't a good back. The dude was hella talented, but his career was ruined based on the stresses he dealt with putting too much on his plate from his family. It's like the family gave up on needing to work. Shit, Cuzzo got $1 million. Shit, we all rich now, and they begging. He buying 25 tickets to go to games. Go here, they living with him and shit, not going to work, and it just stressed this dude out. Same thing with Dawkins. Dawkins used to play with the Eagles. He went through. It's so many stories of these athletes who deal with that. Fantasia dealt with that shit. When you talking about, I was talking about her story, how I be saying the shit I say about her. They all deal with these members of their family who they feel that they owe everything to, and these family members do not lift themselves up. LeBron did the right shit. I ain't fucking lifting you up, but put you in position. A lot of these people refuse to tell people no, but I will put you in position. And they continue to put these, and some of them want to do this shit. Some of them take pride in being breadwinners for a family and shit. And they put all this shit up on their shoulders. And a lot of times they don't factor in about thinking about themselves until this shit starts to mount. And mentally, it begins to drain them and break them. And to drain and break a fighter could be dangerous to a motherfucker.
They said Charlo got to learn how to walk away from these situations with the victim being family, though. Lord knows what happened. Boy, the family know how to push your buttons, too. And then sometimes, man, you treat the people you love the most the worst. Let's be clear, y'all. That's just true. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been married or had an in-house girlfriend, you and her could be on not speaking terms all day. Phone ring, hey girl, blah blah blah, and you be looking at like, yo, shorty, you been mad at me all day. Like, okay, so you can turn it off and on. Then you hang up the phone. Then you back to pouting like, nah. You know what I'm saying? They said broke ass cousin James deserve it. Lines only on his jaw. God. Yeah, okay, man, Reggie. These the Charlo fans, bro. This how the Charlo fans roll. They said broke ass cousin James deserved it. Lines only on his jaw. I'm late as hell reading some of these chats. They said Charlo had like Debo at the party. Oh my God, they said it was in Missouri. I think it's Missouri City. I don't know. I think it's Missouri. It's a Missouri City. He's charged in Texas though, regardless.
Probably one of the counties. Texas got like 1 billion counties in it and shit.
Yeah, it's just huge. And be named after other shit like that. They say, isn't he a pro boxer? Hands considered Uncle Kenny. We've been saying that. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm from Texas. They will pick up the charges. Okay, Reggie. Say they will pick up the charges. Class 3 felony, Uncle Kenny. I told Uncle Kenny, yeah. But shoot, a class 3 felony, like I said, that's 10 years. A judge can go tell you to sit in a corner. You don't think they're looking at your social media? They look at all of that. You don't think they're gonna look at your fights to see who, or do you don't think they already know who you are? Or can put their like, wow, sir, a place where people should feel safe at a home of a family member. You know how the judges sit there, Reggie, and give you that whole speech. I don't think you understand the position you were in and the value you could have brought to your family. And for that, I'm going to have to sit you down for 2 years, 18 months. 18 months off your career as a boxer, bro? 2 years, he probably do 18 months. That's the minimum. He facing 2 to 10. Shit, that's damn near, that's like a robbery almost. 10 years, don't you get that for like armed robbery? 10 to 15 or 8 to 10? What you get for armed robbery? That's
on the state.
But Reggie, am I bullshitting y'all? This is a lot of time. Well, I ain't no jail nigga, so hey, look, I ain't no jail nigga like that, bro. So that weekend county squared me away. I was scared straight. I was like, you know what? Well, not scared straight. Well, yeah, scared straight. Cause I was sitting around, what's happening with all my stuff? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't married at the time, so I just had an apartment just sitting there. Car just sitting there. It was don't got towed. Studio equipment there. Like my whole life is frozen for a week. You know what I'm saying? This dude facing 2 to 10, millionaire championship boxer, facing 10 years because he can't keep his hands to himself outside the ring.
Hey Mark, you remember Plaxico Burress?
Oh man, don't get me on Plaxico. Well,
yeah, that nigga 2 years to shoot himself.
But that was they had a mandatory in New York. New York had that mandatory
gun law. He was supposed to have a pistol.
Right.
But he didn't shoot nobody. He shot himself.
Yep. But it was also too that gun went off in the club. Like, why are you in the club with the gun too?
Yeah, how you can get in here with it? I get it, but I'm just saying. You know, you gotta look at and that was self-inflicted. That's my point. That shit was self-inflicted. He did that to himself. This dude done all this stuff that he's talking about with Charlo. He's done all this stuff to himself. Nobody did that to him. He did this shit to himself. You got to look at his life and how it's going, man, because it's not going well right now.
Yeah, he probably was like, nigga, and then I'm going to get my shooters. They on their way, nigga. We about to, you better get out this house, nigga. The shooters coming, nigga.
Shit like that. That nigga always talk about some damn, like, who does that? Who does that? Tell people we got
crazy motherfuckers.
Bro, look, I'm gonna let you know. Justin Bieber got shooters. Once you get a certain amount of income, somebody is out there willing to take a life and get a couple dollars. Am I crazy or no?
No, absolutely. You got your money,
got
you can go to war.
Shit, Don Lemon got the shooter, right? If he
Man, you get your money right, you can go to war.
Somebody said Floyd got out of prison to fight. Floyd also got out with a medical thing too. Remember that? Floyd had took a plea deal. It was a lot of shit, and Floyd had that money. I don't think he got that. I don't think he got Mayweather money and Poole. This happened. Floyd shit was in Vegas too. Floyd had to do what, like 90 days? I think he got out of like after 2 months because they was like they were. Huh?
I forgot that shit. I forgot Floyd did go to jail.
Yeah, right after the Cotto fight, they postponed it so he could fight Cotto, and he brought Vegas probably almost damn near $1 billion again. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole city make money in Vegas, bro. When Floyd fight, I ain't got to tell you Vegas. I ain't got to tell you Reggie. I'm about to call you Vegas.
Yeah, no, I seen Floyd shift the economy out this motherfucker first-handedly. That's why I'm like, it ain't no fighters close to that dude level. And I was working where we changed. I was working in enterprise where we changed rates when that motherfucker Floyd fights came in, and then you see the hotels do the same thing. He formed the economy.
Hey, Reggie, y'all still couldn't keep a car.
Still, that shit was gone.
They was telling
this is the things that was big out here in Vegas, because Vegas is also like a convention capital. You get CES come out here, that EDC shit. You get SEMA and Floyd Mayweather. All the hotels booked. It was almost like Super Bowl out here. That's why they kept him on the MGM for so long. That dude was economics in Vegas.
Yeah, but Floyd had a plea deal, so he didn't get out to fight. He went in knowing he had to do 90 days. They even had a special on HBO. It was called 90 Days in May, because they knew he was going to go to jail after the Cotto fight. That's why I think he fought Cotto the way he fought him too. Like he really wanted to fight. You know, these guys can't do like Jermall Charlo doing and just be out there keep putting your hands on yourself. So look, now I got a target in front of me. We're going to go ahead and we're going to really throw. That's why I was like, it was times when Floyd sat on the ropes and I was like, or just stood right there in the pocket in front of Cotto. I was like, he ain't got to fight Cotto like this. He chose to fight Cotto like this. You know what I'm saying? So I think it says a lot though, that Floyd knew he had 90 days. He went in there. Also, when he got out shorter, I think he got out on a medical thing. They filled out a medical thing, said, hey, we need to let him out. His body is breaking down in there. Had a doctor. Yeah, money can make things happen, especially when it's in your hometown and you generate, like I said, almost $1 billion for the economy. Y'all see how they got T.I. off here in Atlanta, because it happened in Atlanta, where he supports the community, puts people in office, donating. But I don't know what Charlo does in his community, and I don't know if this dude right here wasn't facing 10 years neither. He was doing 90 days. And when he got out, he signed that damn Showtime deal that was, you know, that crazy, the biggest sports deal ever, you know. I don't know if Stephen Espinoza and them coming out there to talk for Charlo. Or what you think, Reg? Stephen gonna pull up?
They may, like they say, like even the PBC want to respond. They want to wait till I forgot it was one article I read. They got a policy where they don't speak on open cases, and I doubt if Espinoza is gonna come in here to speak with them. If they're willing to put money, they got to look further into what the court situation is. What they may want to attend. They may have to use a PBC lawyer to see what is going on in this through his like arraignments or whatever the hearings they got. Whatever's the next step, they need to find out what the charges are and how serious they may be. Otherwise, they just have to pull. They have to pull their name away from the bid. They got to pull their name from the bid if it's that serious. And that's the fuck up with everything. This dude wasn't thinking about all these fighters. And these fighters got to learn lessons from the mistakes other people have made, and especially these young ones who are on their way up. They have to learn. They have to slow themselves down, get around the right people, find the right mentors, people to keep them away from the things that distract them, the things that upset them. They gotta change environments and shit. Otherwise, you're gonna blow off money, man. And they may have to just say, the hell, Canelo, go ahead, do your DAZN thing.
Wow. That hurt. Somebody, why everybody keeps saying Wilder fans laughing right now? I don't get it. I thought, what did he say about Wilder?
He the one to say he'll get his shooters to shoot Wilder, call Wilder a bitch, for saying all type of shit.
That was Maul? I thought it was Mel.
It was one of the two, probably both of them.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. So the Wilder fans still ain't rocking with them. Okay, so okay. They can't keep spreading the Can't keep you can't get a speeding ticket driving the speed limit, shit like that. Reggie, he right. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this too, man. It was somebody, you had said something. Damn, man, or did I read it? Yeah, that was like, why is he still in jail? Like, he couldn't bail himself out as soon as they tell him, okay, your bail 10,000. Like, I post my own bail right now, Your Honor.
Yeah, they probably didn't give him a bail. He probably didn't get a court date. They probably got that number wrong for him to be still sitting in jail. That number could be wrong.
Well, I'm looking at what the fine, the 10,000 is the fine too, though. It carries a fine of 10,000. That's the max fine, up to 10,000, and you can get up to 2 to 10 years. But everywhere I'm looking at, they say his bail was 10,000.
Yeah, that could be a misprint. If he's still sitting there, that could be a misprint.
Okay. Or hey, look, remember Adrian Broner said he was only getting 30,000 a week. Maybe Charlo only get 10,000. Maybe he already spent his $10,000 a week allowance. He got to wait the next week.
Nah, he should be able to sit on some of his own money. They got their own money. AB shit was being controlled because AB was an idiot blowing through his shit. But
do we know that to be true, or is that's how they got to pay people because they ain't got all the money right now? That's what people been saying. They ain't got. That's what AB was saying. They ain't got all the money to pay you, so they got to pay you in dividend in pieces like that.
I think any fighter who allows something like that got to be a complete and utter idiot. I think the safe thing for a fighter, it'll be almost like the AI thing. When some of these fighters realize that they're screw up, they probably sign Al Heyman over as a what is that? A financier. I forgot whatever they call it. It's another term for a person that oversees the, kind of the payment and arrangement of their money. He probably signed it to something like that. And I don't think all fighters are going through that. And sometimes you may need to be somebody that is the guarantor of your finances and shit.
Yeah, but he didn't say like Allen Iverson had, right? But I never heard him say he was doing something like that.
Who, AB?
But I always heard Floyd say he gets $1 million a month allowance. Almost like he give himself that much money to fuck off every month. Remember that? He said that?
Who, AB said that?
No, the Floyd gets $1 million a month allowance. Like almost like, because your accountant set shit up for you, so look, man, so you'll be good for the rest of your life. This is how much you got, this is how much you can last off of. So Floyd was getting like it was like $1 million a month or $2 million a month.
Oh, that's because he got all these rental properties around here.
Yeah, but that's what he pays himself every month though. He don't just sit there and I just swipe the debit card all day, every day, whenever. Like, no, put everything up. This is what I get. I'm gonna spend this much this month. It's like I can spend this much a month for the rest of my life. I'll still be rich and my kids will be wealthy. $2 million.
Floyd did a lot of brilliant shit.
$2 million a month, and I was like, "What do you spend $2 million a month
on?" Phantoms and ghosts,
and gas
flying spurs, colonons.
Shit, that jet too. He got 2 jets. Got to keep those. Got to keep the maintenance up on the jets.
G5s, right?
Fight got canceled, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Why?
Yeah, Mayweather's fight got canceled.
Why?
Shit, they canceled. I don't know why. I didn't read particularly that the Southern fight got canceled.
Okay.
Him fighting on the helipad in Dubai or wherever it was, they canceled that shit.
I don't know if anybody's gonna go to that shit. Look, let me do this. We got I got two other quick topics on this docket, and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna come back with some hip hop. What time is it? 12:30. I probably got time to do a little hour on the Snoop story because I got to talk about that shit. That's crazy. So let's do this. Valdez and our boy Shakur Stevenson have both signed. It's official. It's sad we're in the day and age right here where guys got to take a picture with the contract. Just so people say, I signed mine. Like, we really know what the contract say. That could be anything, but I'll take your word for it. It looked like a term sheet. I'm signing, you signing. Does Shakur fake cheeks look chubby? Somebody said they ain't even. Shakur face look a little chubby right there. That was a whole nother conversation. So what are we talking about here? Like, are we excited about this fight? Do you guys have a pick? We got a chat going right there. Truly disappointed that we got so many votes on the chat, and we almost at 100 votes on the chat. We ain't even at 50 likes. So shame on you all. What do you guys think about this fight? Who do you got going? How you got this going? Go ahead, Sean Moore. You can start off first.
You talking about Shakur versus Valdez?
Absolutely.
That shit gonna look like Mayweather versus Gotti. He gonna beat the Hebrew piss off that boy. He's not skilled enough. He's not fast enough. He doesn't have the tools to compete with Shakur Stevenson. He's gonna get beat down.
Are people gonna say Shakur Oscar that Oscar? I had an idea for this. The fact that he has Eddie Reynoso and Canelo there chilling and cheering for him, and he's such a big star. Could that influence the judges? He is gonna be the 8 side. He got 2 of the belts.
It's not going to help him, Marq Nash.
Huh?
It's not going to help him. It's not going to help him. This fight's not going to be competitive. He's going to get. You think Jermall Herring got done bad? He's going to get done worse.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Reggie. Give me your take on it. How do you feel about this fight? How do you think it's going to go?
I think it's going to be competitive, but it is crazy going back to what you're saying about these guys got to be on camera because of so much ducking and avoiding in this current game of boxing that you got to show yourself on camera signing your dang contract. But in this fight, man, the one thing I say that he ain't going to do what he did to Herring is because Herring has some level of intimidation within him. He doesn't have the same kind of heart that Valdez does. When Valdez is in the corner, Valdez is showing the hell going to punch his way out of it. When he's in danger or kind of behind on fights, he lets all hell go, and he's a dangerous puncher, and that's one thing that Shakur has to be mindful of. And we've seen the last time Shakur faced a puncher who threw unorthodox punches that was a little bit dangerous. He kind of had to fight a little bit cautious. He had to fight a little bit safe. So how does that work against him, or does it work for him, or do we get the same version of Shakur that we've seen against Hooker? No, he didn't fight Hooker. What's that dude? Herring against Jermall Herring. So I think Valdez is coming in here to go balls to the wall in this fight. I think he's just gonna let everything go. He's gonna throw it at Shakur, and Shakur just has to be what we expect from Shakur as a dynamic fighter. But does Shakur has the power, the pop that will keep Valdez up off of him? We got to see. It's one thing to look flashy, but sometimes you get in here against these fighters who can change things up and make things rugged, and it's just how you battle your way through. So I got to see how Shakur battles his way through. I think he psychologically, I think he just broke Jermall Herring. Jermall Herring's just too nice of a guy or a young kid like Shakur who's going in here to punk him. They have experience. They knew each other inside the gym. It's almost like the Raiders versus the damn Tampa Bay Bucks. It's really what Shakur versus Herring was like. So, but in this one, I think the situation is going to be a little bit different. I think it's going to be a tough fight, but I expect Shakur to be able to pull this one off.
But here's another thing, too, though. Herring's lost before. Herring's an older guy. Herring's body, I know just by him being a Marine, has been through probably some shit that Shakur Stevenson body ain't had to go through. Some of that shit make you tough, makes you battle-tested, but we also call battle-tested wear and tear, bro. You get what I'm saying? And this guy right here, Valdez, don't know how to lose. You're going to have to teach him how to lose. You're going to have to teach him every round. Tonight ain't going to be your night, bro. Tonight ain't going to be your night. And then you also get the people in the chat. I see it already. They say he's juicing. Hey, guys, let me ask you this. Do we think he's juicing for the fight? We got to agree to that before we even go into it. You know what I'm saying? Don't say if your guy, let's say he goes in there and pulls this off. He finally catches Shakur Stevenson with a shot, and we never seen, and Shakur don't see it coming, almost like Linares caught Devin Haney. But let's say Linares caught him like that early in the round, not right when the bell rung. Devin Haney might have been in hell for the rest of that round. You just never know. Who would have thought Devin Haney would have did the stanky leg? Not me. I didn't see that coming. Not against Linares. You didn't see it, Reggie. Nope. Truth, right?
Not at all.
I talked to Stitch Duran the very next day. Did an interview with her. I don't know how God and the stars lined up where my schedule, we thought we was just gonna be talking about a good fight. Who knew that Devin was gonna get a buzz shot like that? And you know me, I kept it a buck. I asked him. I said, was he hurt? Because he said he won't hurt. Remember that? He kept saying he won't hurt. He finally have come to this conclusion that I can't lie to the people like that. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, he called me with a good shot. Yeah, just say that. But don't be like, I won't hurt. I won't hurt. Just say it's a good shot. It's a good shot. Learn experience. But I thought he had still won the round up to that. But that could happen. Anything is possible in boxing. Are y'all gonna say Valdez was juicing? Because if y'all think he's juicing, why would you why would you even want Shakur to fight him? So either he's clean fighter now or he's not a clean fighter now. If that's his pass, how does that work with this guy? Can he ever get past it?
If he passes the test, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
If he passes the drug test, that's all that matters.
Go ahead, Reggie. What's your take on it? You think the fans ever gonna let it go? Because I think if let's say he looks great, they'll say because they already saying he's juicing. Why would you want your guy to fight a guy who's in there cheating?
Man, it's always gonna be them fans that's gonna always hang that cloud over fight for popping up dirty on something. But for myself, I don't rock with just keep continuously labeling somebody as a dope fiend, and it tends to go for people when people can't stand the success of someone, they'll continue to hang that over them. But it's even when Big Baby Miller come back, they ain't gonna hang that over his head, and he's probably one of the worst offenders of drug uses in the sport. He's gonna come back as long as they don't find him with anything in the system. Whatever victories he earned in between, it'll be the victories he earned as a clean fighter. You just can't continuously hang them that thing on there. It's a asterisk on them, but moving forward, it's all about what you do from that moment going up. So, but there's so much. None of these athletes are natural. You going in there buying all the supplements that is being created. A lot of shit is almost like a steroid in its damn self. You taking shit that if naturally you didn't have it, you probably wouldn't perform how you perform. So a lot of on stuff like. So, I mean, we can buy shit off over the counter and go in there. Like I say, back when I used to lift weight stuff, and I'll get to a certain point before I started even taking like a creatine, which I can go to damn GNC or CVS and buy this shit. That shit increases me to that shit increased my fucking bench pressing and all that shit to some crazy ass levels. And it's like I'm buying it from the damn store. If I was competing boxing, it'd have been legal. So it's like, I mean, none of these athletes are doing shit naturally. It's just like you just got to find out. Like Vada even put out on one of their probably like a month or two ago reports. It's just like you just got to find what is on the banned substance list, see what's in it, and it's
like this what you can use to get an edge, but you can't use this to get an edge.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Can cheat with this, but you can't cheat with it. You can use this, but this is cheating. Or you can have this, but you can't have too much of it. You only can probably drink this shake once a week. You get what I'm saying? Because you drink it every week. Well, it's on the list, but you can't have that much of it. Even the diuretics and all other things. But go ahead. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you can cut me off. But no, that's exactly. It's like this stuff that these athletes are taking, these juices, these shakes, they're all pushing you and giving you advantages on top of you having to put the work in. Like I say, when I used to lift, man, the way I like to lift is like close grip. I can put it to where I put just like the distance of your thumb and get on the bench, and I can throw 315 on this damn bench and leave that shit on my chest. Sit that shit, pause 5 seconds, press that shit, and do this shit like 5 times. Like then get on the incline and do the same shit. 275 on the incline, letting that shit just sit. Lifting it up just off of just regular supplements from out of GNC, on top of already getting to a point of just getting strong. And it's like these athletes are all taking some shit, snack program, all that shit, all that they doing all this.
But that's not illegal, though, right?
No, but I'm just saying none of this stuff these athletes take are just natural shit that they're taking. They're taking shit that's going to make them stronger. It's going to make them faster. It's going to improve stamina. It's going to give them all that stuff. They ain't doing it how the old school used to do it. 15-round fighters didn't have all this science in the game like people do today. That's why people take so many shortcuts. Oh, I can blow up in weight. I'm gonna just take that quick diuretic to burn off all this weight and shit. It's made fighters lazy, but still giving them competitive advantages when it's time to go into camp. They can quickly get that shit off.
Cool. Show more. Let me see what they're saying. Somebody said testosterone, HGA, and HGA shot. Man, that's crazy, man. Creatine rules. PEDs are overblown. Damn, Ahmad said PEDs are overblown. I don't get it, man. I mean, they call them performance-enhancing drugs. But I heard somebody say this about Shakur Richardson about it was like weed don't make you faster. That should make you slow down. I get it. But you know what weed does help you do sometimes? Relax, help you focus. You get what I'm saying? It does. It's been proven that and depending on the way your brain works, I could smoke this blunt right here, or eat this edible, or put on this spray, or whatever you use, the lotion. It'll make me be energetic. I'm ready to move and go. You can put the same shit on, but for you got to go to sleep now. You get what I'm saying, Shelton Moore? Damn, we lose Shelton.
For sure. I get what you're saying, but like Reggie was saying, I'm gonna echo his sentiments, which are correct. If this dude goes through the Valdez testing protocols and he passes all the protocols, there's nothing you can say about it. I don't give a damn what he did last week, what he did last month. He's clean now. If he fails the test, then hey, he fails the test and the fight's off. But if he passes, no excuses. Once they make the ring walk, once they go through all the protocols and they make the ring walk, there's no excuse.
No excuses. Somebody say snack owner knows a lot about PEDs. You damn sure do. Victor Conte.
If you're so damn worried about PEDs and performance enhancing drugs, then don't take the fucking fight.
Checkmate.
Don't take the fight.
So I don't want to hear shit about it after the fight. Win, lose, or draw. See, I think Shakur can go in there and beat this guy. I just think he got so many tools in the toolbox. But no matter what happens, God forbid Valdez goes in there. Well, I ain't going to say God forbid because, God ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a boxing match, man. I'm going to leave God out of it. Best man win. Y'all know what I mean, right? But you know what I'm saying? Let's say he goes in there and catches him with that Linares shot. Or let's say he goes in there and fights the fight like he shouldn't be fighting because he wants to go in there and look good. He want to perform. 509, you on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from, family?
Hey, what's up? Sam from Washington.
Sam from Washington. I need to write these down like Coach Malachi be doing. He be writing it down. So I'll make sure I got you guys' names. Sam from Washington. Talk to me, man. How you feel? What's the deal, my brother?
Oh, not too much. And look, I got Stevenson winning the fight.
Okay.
He's a superior boxer. Valdez did not look good his last fight. He should have lost, irregardless of the infraction. And on the infraction, I hear what people are saying. If he passes the test, that's fine. But keep in mind, it was just his last fight. And I don't think it was so much that he failed the test. It's that they somehow let him keep his belt and fight and defend it. And that's what I thought was foul, personally.
Right. And he did a whole little. Hey Sam, let me bounce an idea off of you. He said he did a video in Spanish, then he did the English translation. Shout out to him for his media training, though. He was able to deliver it. He looked heartfelt. He looked sincere. He said, "I just want my fans and everybody to know I've never been a dirty fighter." Blah 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 blah. And then we found out the WBC put you on probation. And I ain't the smartest tool in the box, but I'm gonna tell you this: I have been to court several times, my brother. I've never been found not guilty and still got probation. I never heard you are acquitted, but we still gonna put you on probation. Either I'm guilty. Can I give myself? Let me give myself a bail for that one. Checkmate, like Reggie would say. Reggie, I don't stole your bar of it. I don't say checkmate too much. People think I created it.
Right.
I don't even be playing chess. My wife be like, I don't get it. So we just play checkers in real life. Yeah, she be like, man, I don't want to play chess. Nigga, where the checkers at? Get the Connect 4 out, baby. But for real though, man, you see what I'm saying though, bro? That looks kind of shady. How do you get probation but you're not guilty?
Marq, there's not one major sport that will allow you to continue on like nothing happened. Football, baseball, basketball. I mean, nothing. No tennis. Not one sport will allow you to carry on with your title the next day. Won't happen. And as far as his media persona, look, that camp had a lot of practice. They had a lot of guys at Eddie Reynoso's camp who has had that same issue. from Canelo and some other guys. I believe there was 4 people in that camp. So he was well coached. But it's either here nor there. Shakur's going to beat him either way. But I just want to stress that when the brother on the panel, Reggie, was talking about how we can't let that hang over, don't let that hang over him. Hey, it's still pretty fresh, though. That's all I'm saying. It was just his last fight. Let's see him pass another test, and then we can just let it go. He has, as far as I'm concerned, he hasn't passed the test yet. This is his last one. His last fight, he was dirty. I want to, if he passed this test, then we can move on.
Reggie, reply to that.
No, I agree with him 100%. He should have been suspended or stripped of the belt during that moment. But I'm saying past that, if you clean, then you clean. But in the moment, it's the boxing failed with that. Boxing has failed by not taking the belt, allowing these dudes to come in with increased levels. That's the problem in boxing. When these dudes when the science programs have busted them, and then you get the people who oversee boxing not doing anything, that's the problem. But then you get the fighters who are also put in there to fight these dudes who are still staying in there to take the damn fights. That's where the problem lies as well. But a lot of these fighters, this is the way they make their money. Some of them are willing to take the risk to be in there with dirty guys. But following that, after that fight, and if he's going into a fight post to that, I can't hang over head. Oh, he's a cheat. No, I can't do that.
But now if he gets popped again, now what? We got to start questioning, right?
If he gets popped again after that, he needs to be.
Here's my problem, Reggie. The guys always find ways to beat the test. It's evolved. It's evolved. Put the contact, all the things. Look, a test is only meant to be broke. How many people have passed a drug test and smoked weed the day before? Holla at me.
Hey, look, I got a meme I put on my community tab. I said respectfully, I said niggas will pass a drug test for the new job and smoke a blunt to celebrate.
Thank you.
But it's like this. It's a lot of people that can be cheating, but if the science ain't catching the shit, then it is what it is. You gotta wait till you catch someone. You just can't come out with the accusations because you best. And then you're dealing, like I was saying, with the supplements that people can buy. There's so much chemical in that shit that this drug is allowed. This is allowed. Like Victor Conte said, all he got to do is remove the molecular structure of a damn drug and move this over here, and this connects to this molecule over here, and then now it's a cool drug. This shit is way out.
Damn, man. Dr. Frankenstein and all that shit. But those guys still get beat up though. Some of them snack guys go in there and still get their ass kicked, respectfully.
Hey, quite frankly, I thought Valdez got beat up in his last fight and he was dirty.
Yeah, guys be losing a snack. Shit, Harrison had a snack.
Yeah, because it's a reason why people taking that because you get athletes who take that shit is because they see someone who they can't get by from where they have peaked at, and then they try to take this other shit. In boxing, it ain't always about. In track and field, yeah, that shit gonna make you faster. Football, yeah, make you run faster so you can hit harder. In boxing, it ain't always about you being faster. It ain't always about you being physically able to push somebody stronger, to lift heavier. It ain't about you being taller, this and that. Boxing can eliminate a lot of that shit. We seen Oscar be able to break that shit away from Fernando Vargas. We seen a lot of these dudes who come in jacked up on that shit, still get their ass whooped because it takes a little bit more going into boxing. And the other fighter putting in just good natural work, he can still go in there and kick your ass, but you still don't want these dudes who really go through training camp and turn themselves into machines to be powered up on some extra shit. You don't want that.
Now, I thought the stuff that Canelo, it was in the beef in Mexico, because he's a multimillionaire eating street tacos. But anyway,
he a real nigga, yo. Canelo, a real nigga, yo. He right out there.
Oh, no, I love me some street tacos. But
right.
But my thing is, I thought that stuff was to help you with endurance, and that's where in boxing it could be beneficial. Because you're not getting tired, you could train more, and you're not getting tired. during the fight, that makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got a great point with that.
Great point. So do you still think Canelo's a cheater? Because people still don't give him credit. That when I hear him talk about it, they're like,
I don't. I think Canelo's has been so long ago, and he's been clean since then. I think that, you know, but you know what they did for Canelo? They raised the limits.
They raised the level because the farmers came out and was like, yo, we do use a lot of this shit. A lot of those Mexican fighters over there, like, this is what they eat, and this what they use over there.
And their soccer teams have had trouble with it too. So I mean, I get that, but I think Canelo has had enough fights. If he has passed enough drug tests, you gotta let that go.
Okay,
Canelo's just stupid. I mean, I gotta call it how I see it. But I had a funny story though, man. When he fought Floyd, I live in Eastern Washington, and I got some of my Hispanic buddies, and I was over their house watching the fight. Room full of Mexicans and me, and it was hilarious. Dudes were throwing their phones against the wall. They were like, it was just, oh man, I was cleaning up. Everybody in the house bet me.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, oh man, it was nuts.
Damn,
Two phones hit the wall.
Shit, you balling like that? You was able to bet with everybody because if you lost, you would have had to fight everybody, or you would have been I don't know.
Oh, we had to go to the ATM.
Okay, I'm about to say. You said you bet
but I was
everybody in the house because you sound like you was capping a little bit. I had to call you out. Respect.
Oh no. Hey, check this out. I learned a long time ago. Don't bet against Floyd. I used to. I was a Mosley fan. There was guys. I have bet against Floyd. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna be real about it. I learned that trick real quick.
That's how I've been on Crawford for the last few years, bro. And people laugh at me. And I was like, bro, if I would have bet on Mayweather every time, I would have been like Marty McFly with the Sports Almanac.
Thank you. Me too.
Like that last fight with Sean Porter, people actually was betting me hundreds. Me? Out of all people, I did the video breakdown, baby. You gonna bet me? Yes, I'll take the $100 bet. I told my wife, I said, look, I got about $500 on this fight, yo. She said, you put $500 with who? I said, several people. I said, oh my God, he gotta win, yo. I said, and I had a giveaway scheduled the next month where I supposed to give away a laptop, a tablet. Somebody was gonna give $50. I was like, yo.
But see,
he gotta win. And I was right.
The same thing. The parallel with betting on Floyd and betting on Bud, it's like when I used to bet on Bernard Hopkins because I knew that nobody was going to be in better shape.
Yeah.
Because the way they live their life. Yeah. But stay in the gym, not at the club. That's where Bernard Hopkins was.
And he stayed out that jail too.
What's that?
And he stayed out that jail too.
Exactly. And you know, you talk with our discussions about Charlo earlier. There's a big difference. And that's why guys like Crawford and Bernard Hopkins and Floyd even. You know, Floyd lives in Vegas. I've never seen a video of Floyd drunk. Mm-hmm. I've seen Floyd kicking it, but you see Floyd jogging in the middle of the night. Floyd was a gym rat. Crawford's a gym rat. Bernard Hopkins was a gym rat, and they had long careers.
Somebody said, if you bet $1 million on Floyd, you'll be a millionaire.
Hey, you know, there's something said to living a Spartan life. But anyway, man, thanks for the line. Enjoyed the show. Keep up the good work, brother.
Man, appreciate you. Shout out to Sam from Washington. And thanks for betting on me tonight, Sam. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for spending your time enjoying the content with us.
Right on.
Appreciate it. Shout out to Sam. Good call from Sam, man. Sam from Washington. I wrote that down. I'm make sure I can remember these area codes and who calling in. Because some people I be feeling bad sometimes, Reggie. You be like, it's me, man. It's me again. I was like, oh shit, my bad. I forgot.
Everybody wants to know your name.
Yeah, man, I call you every week, bro. I was like, I don't be saving y'all numbers, but I guess they want me to say the name, and I should know that. I should know them by name. When I hear the phone ring, be like, okay, this is my guy Sam from Washington. I got it, so I can prioritize the calls. But yeah, man. I think that's all we got for this one, man. I'm about to go and land this plane on this one. We right at the 2-hour mark. That's good for this episode. Y'all know me. I'm real long-winded. So I'm gonna be right back with another episode because it is Friday. So we're gonna get into a little hip-hop talk. I gotta tell y'all about this Snoop Dogg shit. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. But also, we're gonna give Snoop Dogg his flowers, and we're gonna clown a little bit when y'all hear the story, and I read the story of what Shorty said happened. Reggie, you heard what happened?
Yeah.
You heard you heard her detailed recount of what happened with Bishop Madrigal, everything, right?
Yeah, I heard it all.
Oh, Reggie, I don't know if you interpreted it the way I interpreted it because I missed the show. But we gonna clown on this shit. We gotta clown Shorty, and we gonna get Snoop his damn flowers. So call your little cousin Deuce, man. Tell him pull up. He was mad at me earlier. He said, so whenever you do a Snoop episode, it gotta be some bad shit. Nah, we gonna give Snoop his flowers. I'm riding with Snoop on this one. This some Rolly shit. It seemed like Rolly Romero all over to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
We gotta protect them. We gotta protect our superstars. Oh, he in the chat still? I thought he banged it on me earlier when I said yeah, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So y'all got anything y'all want to plug and promote? Danny Jacobs tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can do this fight, but I gotta run to the post office tomorrow before they close. I think they close at 2. But I just got some merch. I got some shit I gotta send out. Got some paperwork we gotta send out for some life insurance. My G, this is in the UK. What time is this fight tomorrow, Reggie?
Man, I ain't watching that shit. UFC got some better shit going on. I'm spending.
This during the daytime tomorrow. This during the day.
Oh, they fighting in another country?
Yeah, they fighting in the UK.
Well, I might watch that shit.
The main event will be like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Some shit like that. Okay, so I might call that one. I might be back from everything I got to do. But I know y'all already know how we cut up on Saturday night, man. It's the late night show with your man Marq breaking beats. Where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports. And we're about to get into a little hip-hop talk. So I'm going to end this one, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. So make sure you got the bell smashed so you'll be the first to get the notification. Also, I'm going to post a link in the community tab. So just look for me in a couple minutes so we can get this Snoop Dogg topic out. Reggie, you want to show more? Let me clear the line first. Show more. You got anything you want to plug and promote, my brother?
No, I'm good, bro.
I'm gonna call your phone right now as soon as we end the show. I'm gonna brief you on this other topic. You know the Snoop Dogg shit, or you don't know yet?
I don't know yet.
I'm gonna call you real quick while I'm making the thumbnail, and I'm starting the show right after this. All right. God bless, my brother. Thank you. Shout out to our brother Shelton Moore, all the way from the West Coast. Man, shout out to the West Coast, man. West Coast be showing in Canada. You guys show so much love and support. You guys be up late night kicking it with us. Appreciate it. Go ahead, Reggie. Take us home.
Yes, indeed, man. Another great show, man. Great topic, man. Charlo, y'all go seek the help y'all need. Get y'all minds straight. Get these adjustments y'all need with the managing of anger. Hopefully this dude doesn't lose that position. Hopefully he better hope this damn court case doesn't interfere with, if they're going to put the investment into this fight, that a court date doesn't railroad it to where they can't. It just doesn't make sense for them to move forward with trying to win Canelo over in negotiations. And this dude got to learn to keep his hands to himself. It's only fighters, only with lines only, fighters only that you fight. So
dope. That's dope. He said fighters only. You 1,000% right about that. Give me your last take on Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. Will Canelo and the judges be a factor? Will Oscar Valdez get credit if he wins? Will Shakur get credit? Because some people say it's more like a coronation for him. Where do we go with this fight, and who you got winning?
I'm going with what's his name? Shakur. I'm going with Shakur in this one. But it's definitely gonna be a tough fight. I think Valdez is gonna bring it in for a war, and that's what you should expect. I don't want to see no just walk through the dude. I wouldn't mind seeing that because it just shows what level Shakur is on. But this is gonna be a hellified war, and Shakur is gonna have to show he can make the adjustments. He can go out here and dominate, implement his game plan, and force his game plan to be the superior plan going into this fight. It's just gonna be so much that intrigues within this fight, and he earning the title. It's a lot to earn in here. Nothing comes easy. Even being a fan of this dude, nothing comes easy. That's the life of boxing. But that's my thoughts.
Absolutely. Well, with that said, man, thank you for your time and energy, Reggie. Hopefully I can get you on the next episode. We're about to start in a sec.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm out right now.
All right, God bless.
Peace.
All right, man. Look, this has been another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you would not feel like talking about. Look, ladies and gentlemen, never forget this is a hip hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why? Because life is serious enough, and it can be taken away from you at any given moment. My final thoughts on this is I wish the brother nothing but health, wealth, and prosperity. I know I cracked a couple of jokes at the beginning, and the chat been cracking jokes at the beginning, but I don't believe nobody really wants to see this man go to jail for 10 years. But he's facing 2 to 10. And by all accounts, he didn't make bail. Like, he didn't post bail immediately. So hopefully he's home now with his family. He's having time to collect his thoughts and realize how he could be possibly losing everything. I wish him nothing but the best. Wish him nothing but the best. Shout out to Lions Only. And shout out to the victim. Let's not do that. Hope the victim is okay. Hopefully the victim is not hurt too bad. Because the victim, like I joked around earlier, I was like, the victim don't know how to parry the jab and got good head movement and lateral movement, don't know how to bob and weave, and I'm sure they don't have no pull counter. So the victim could have got very, very hurt. He's lucky he didn't kill somebody. So, and we're lucky he didn't kill anybody too, because we don't wish that on nobody, and we don't want that to be the end of his journey. He has a lot more to offer to the box community. I'm sure he has a lot more to offer to his family as well. So we wish him nothing but the best, but we did have to cover the story, and we will cover when whatever happens with this case and also his next fight, because we do want to continue to support him in his career, but you got to be careful. Shout out to my brother Ahmad. Shout out to you, brother Ahmad, with the $5 donation super sticker. He got 5 on it. He's supporting the content, putting his money behind the content that he support, and that's what we support. Let me give him a $5 drop. He got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. So with that said, man, I'm gonna end this one, and I'm gonna be right back with another episode. We're gonna be talking about some hip hop. We'll be talking about what's going on with Snoop Dogg, but also we're gonna give Snoop Dogg his flowers as far as his catalog. We heard he just been hearing conflicting reports. Some people say he bought Death Row, the company and the label, and other people are telling me no, Marq Nash, he bought the catalogs. He bought everything. He bought the Death Row catalog. So we'll talk about that, and we'll do our research. You already know we fact check the fact checkers. Shout out to my guy right here, Fold 2. What it do? I believe that's Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to everybody in Omaha. Oh, wrong button. I don't give y'all the bell. I'm supposed to give y'all the Omaha. My family away from family. But that's it, man. I love y'all. I hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loved you, and so does Marq Nash in the neighborhood. You've been watching Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. Guys, let me let you know you can go to marqnash.com. You can get you some of the merch. We got different type of merch. This is one of my favorite pieces I'm wearing right now. Actually, I'm not wearing it right now. I'm gonna have it on for the next episode. It says, "What can I say?" And it's a conversation piece. It says it in English, but if you pay attention, it's written around in so many different languages. I actually designed this. We got a song called "What Can I Say?" Streaming on all platforms. Check it out. If you want to go to Marq Nash and purchase the merch, it mean a lot to us. Let me give you a promo code, and the promo code is Nash27. Nash27, as you see on the screen. Go to marqnash.com. Type in promo code Nash27 once you click on our shop, and go and use that when you check out. Save yourself 15%. That's usually a nice little chunk off the price, or it's definitely free shipping, right? Once you put in that 15%. So that's super dope. So I love you guys. Like I always say, man, I hope you love yourself, because like we still looking for D Hodges. I'm gonna say that every episode. If I don't say it, somebody in the chat say it. We looking for our brother D Hodges. Haven't heard from him, and we looking for him because look, guys, we are a neighborhood here. We are a community, and we want to make sure you guys are safe. We might argue about boxing, we might argue about hip hop, but at the end of the day, I don't believe any of us wish ill will on the other person. So shout out to Eric Pike. He said he's supporting the show too. Omaha. I got 5 on it. Land this plane, y'all, so we can come right back. Let's land this plane. and we're gonna be right back. Be right back on another episode, and we're gonna get into a little hip hop talk. So if you're into hip hop, pull up. If you don't even know about hip hop, but you just like the show, still pull up. It's all love, man. It's your man Marq Nash. Another great episode, Breaking Beats. Let's run this outro, baby. If you're a moderator, plug your channel, plug your Instagram, plug your Twitter, plug anything you want to promote. This will be the time you can do that right here at the end of the show. Because we all want you guys to have a channel. We want to get you guys popping. If I can help you out, my email scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But I run the long outro while I make the next thumbnail. So to give everybody a chance to plug their stuff. So plug your stuff, plug your website, your company, anything you want to plug and promote. Put that in the chat right now. Only at the end of the show, guys. That's only at the end of the show. Never during the show. But I'll run the long outro to give you time to copy the link and paste it there. And while I make the next thumbnail, I'll see you guys in about 5-10 minutes on the next episode. It's your man Marq Nash, Breaking Beats. We're going to be talking about Snoop Dogg and his allegations and also his new acquisitions. And we're going to rank Snoop Dogg's music. Let's do it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet. These niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures. You and your protocol. You and your policies. None of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas. You and your standards. You and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers. Going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged. Stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit. You ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate
hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
This is madness.
See y'all in a second. It's your man Nash. Peace.